right, it is time for Talking Movies with Sean, Kenny, and Jim. I'm Sean.
I'm Kenny.
And I'm Jim.
And tonight we have our special guest, Corey, from Wilkys Movies and Music.
Thank you for having me on. Maybe AKA Rat Bastard.
That's right. Welcome back, you rat bitch.
I know, right? You guys are gluttons for punishment. You keep on asking me back on, but I appreciate it. You're always, it's fun to hang out and talk with people that just want to have fun and talk about some movies. So I appreciate it.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
And thanks for kicking off the show or the series with us tonight, because you're the one who picked the year for this evening's inaugural Time Warp show, where we're just going to talk about our top 10 movies from one year. And you picked a doozy.
Yes, you did.
I did not intentionally mean to make this a tough one. But when Jim reached out to me and talked to me about picking a year, I started thinking about like some of my all-time favorite, like some of it's nostalgia based, some of it's just the movie, some of it's a combination. And I saw this year crossing over on a few, and I'm like, I'll go with that. But I was joking how I then searched what else came out that year, and then I was like, oh, this is going to be a little tougher than I thought. And maybe you guys would be like, no, Corey, way to kick off the series, make it really tough on us right off the bat. So
yeah, but you know what? I'm glad that you picked such a banger of a year to
gosh,
start this series, because quite honestly, if you would have picked a year that there's like 5 good movies for, we'd be struggling.
we'd all say the exact same 5 movies.
We're struggling, but for a good reason, because there's a wealth of riches there's just so many great movies from 87.
What?
Right.
And like, I think we were talking backstage a little bit. I know we'll have some crossover, but there's so many in this. I know there's going to be, it'll be interesting to see which ones creep into other people, each other's lists. And then I also joked, we could take our, we could do another show and do the next top 10 and the next top. I mean, there's enough in here where, when I did the initial list of ones I enjoyed, I was like, ooh, I got some cutting down to do here. So
Yeah.
I own 36 titles from this year.
I don't blame you.
36.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
There's about 15 that I would love to own that either I can't afford or they're not available. So
Right. I might have some caught on DVD in this stack too. We'll just do a little spoilers. So.
Me too. I've got 2 DVDs in my stack. So,
Kenny, was this a hard one for you, man?
Oh my God, yeah. This was I am a class of 87 graduate. So
so your heyday, man.
this was my heyday. This was like, and every one of my movies that I seen was at the movies.
yeah,
That's
nice.
awesome.
yeah.
So
Almost all of these I saw in the theater. I'll say that I picked. There's only one I think out of my stack I never actually got to see in the theater, but
I'm looking at my. I'm sorry.
very difficult. No, gotcha.
I'm looking at not only my honorable mentions and my list. I'm looking at the original list of 23 that I wrote down. Okay, and I saw every one of them at the cinema because I was working at the cinema at the
you
time.
were working at the cinema at the right time.
I was a manager at the theater at this point. So every one of these movies I saw not only at the theater, but multiple times at the theater. So
You were working there at the right time.
most of them opening night. So
I feel like the odd person out because I literally haven't seen, I saw one of these at the theater, and that's it. The rest were on home video.
Hey,
you were
that's okay,
19,
but
you were
you
too busy
still
getting-
saw them, right?
Yeah.
some,
Yeah, you were out partying, and I was going to the theater by myself to watch a movie.
Yeah. This year I was working at Denny's as a cook, ready to go into culinary school that September.
Nice.
So, and everyone that I paid to go see at the movies.
Oh, me
So-
too. Yeah, no, I was paying for all of them too, but yeah, it was. I hate to be the old guy looking back and being like, but I was joking with you, Jim, earlier, where I was like, wow, we didn't know how good we had it that year, man. Or like even in the 80s, like any of those. Well, I'd say into the 90s too, but man, there's some of those years you're like, oh gosh, even if, I threw out one of the other years I was thinking about, and you were like, there was like 5 to 7 like top ones.
Yeah,
and
94.
Then, 94 was like the other one that I was debating about picking. But man, anymore, I'd give anything for 5 to 7 bangers every year. You know, like
Yeah.
like hard hitting. Like that was why I pay a ticket or the ticket price and go in and watch this. I'd give anything for that. So anyway, sorry, I'm talking way too much.
No,
Not
you're
only
fine.
that, but the real striking thing, because me and Kenny were talking about this right before you guys came on. There was such a different variety of films.
It was
to
all over the
choose from.
place. It was all
Okay,
over
I
the
mean,
place.
when we go through our list, you'll see. You got comedies, you got action movies, you got horror movies, you've got science fiction movies, you've got fantasy movies. I mean,
You got drama.
Every genre you could possibly think of was in that year.
It hits everything. I mean, you could pick one from every category you can think of. I think in this year, you know, I think you could, if you were like, okay, you only can pick one from each, you could still come up with 10.
And the great thing, I'm looking at my list, okay, of the top 10, only one was based on an IP.
That's okay. But yeah,
everything else was an original thing at the time.
Or they started
At
an
the
IP.
time, they became something else.
But that's okay. It was the original. It was an original idea
that.
at that time. It was an original movie. It was
All right, let's kick it off. We're in a little bit different order this evening than we normally are. We got Jim in the bottom left instead of the bottom right, but
That's fine.
We'll just mix it up, and we'll start as always with Kenny.
All right, this first one, I'm going to give you the Rotten Tomatoes score and then the popcorn meter.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't do that, but okay.
Okay.
I didn't do that either.
You
put in more work than we did. Sorry.
Number 10 on my list is gets a Rotten Tomatoes number of 79 and a popcorn meter of 85, and that's Eddie Murphy Raw.
Oh, nice.
That is on my list of honorable mentions that I do not own.
That was one of my sneaky rentals one time when the parents didn't know. We tried to talk to the rental place to let us get it.
Before I was of age to see it, and I remember saying to Mom, I said, "Oh, can I go see that Eddie Murphy movie?" She goes, "Oh, sure, the Beverly Hills Cop guy." Go ahead. She didn't know it was a concert movie where every other word was the F word in it, you know. And when she was sitting there, he's going, "He's awful blue, Kenny. He's awful blue."
But he's black.
He's black and he's blue.
But yeah, I remember seeing that. That was at Deptford 6 Theater. I seen that in. It was. I've never heard laughter so much. People were coming down like I was sitting next to a guy and he had tears rolling down his face.
Oh yeah,
when we seen that. I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, Rob's great.
Mom excused herself. She went to see another movie. She was like, she couldn't take it after a while. She looked at me and she goes, "That was too much for me." So
that was a hit in the comments. Got Jen chiming in.
Dan.
No, that was awesome. That's the thing. It's funny watching some of those like Raw, and then watching his little family-friendly comedy movies today, and you're like, "What?" It's kind of like seeing Ice Cube, you know, like in family comedies and stuff, and you're like, "Wasn't that the guy in NWA?" You know,
you could tell the year when they started having kids.
Yeah,
Daddy Daycare came out.
Exactly. But
it's like
that one I saw in the theater.
Ice-T became famous for singing Cop Killer and then played a cop on TV for 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Full circle. Full circle.
The more you know.
Circle of life.
Yeah.
No, that is great. That was a huge thing for him. I mean, he blew up when he was doing that. And I couldn't even tell you how many times we rented that VHS tape from a rental store. So, yeah, I'm sure that was he was getting bigger there, but I think some of those stand-up shows that he did really shot him into the stratosphere.
Oh, yeah.
Released on Christmas Day.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember I was with my ex-wife, but we were dating at the time. We were at her family's house for Christmas, and then after we did dinner or whatever, we went onto a movie and went and saw Raw. And me and her cousin's boyfriend were laughing hysterically for an hour and a half, and Candy and her cousin were horrified because let's just say some of the humor in Raw is pretty misogynistic.
Oh, yeah, no, he pushes some limits on this. Could you imagine?
Funny.
Okay, could you imagine a stand-up comedy show today, like he did with
no.
Raw or Delirious?
Depends on the comic.
No.
I know, but like once in a while you get a couple that go back to it, like Chris Rock or like I don't know.
Chappelle.
Yep,
Chappelle,
Dave
yeah.
Chappelle.
Jim Jeffries, he don't give a fuck. I love Jim Jeffries. So.
But
I
it
love
seemed like
Dice.
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 Oh,
Let's go. Time warp back to
Hickory
the 80s,
dickory
talk
dock.
about Dice. There you go.
I seen him in concert, and that concert, the Dice Man Cometh, is the one that they use in there, where he has the guys in the back go, Dice's mom, I fucked her. Get the fuck up.
Oh, you want to hear Mother Goose? I fucked her. Oh.
Oh yeah.
I actually saw him at Richfield Coliseum in Richfield, Ohio. The place was
nice.
sold out.
Yeah.
And
I never
It's pretty
saw
big
him
for a
live.
couple of years.
Yeah, and then it was like 5 years later, nobody wanted to touch him.
Yep. Yeah.
He had a run. He had a
He was pretty
run.
hot for a while.
Yeah, he had a
Dude
run.
played Madison Square Garden before all the other guys did.
A packed
Just think of that.
Oh
Madison
yeah.
Square
Yeah.
Garden.
I know. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was a big deal at the time.
I don't even care if it's 1 year he did that. Like, man, I'm not going to throw any shade at him. I mean, man, to pack Madison Square Garden and have people cheer.
And I was just curious. Raw made opening weekend $9 million.
Yeah. Which back then was
Well, I was gonna
respectable
say-
Was huge back then.
I'm going to say
For an
adjust it for
for
inflation.
an R-rated concert film.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
That's huge.
but even adjust that for inflation. I
And
mean,
the worldwide gross was 50 million. 50.5.
wow.
And I think that made more on video.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
No, that's where. Sorry, not to go off track too much, but Matt Damon was talking about how, like, some movies, if they didn't really pan out as much as they wanted in the theater, when they got to the rental, they would like make it up and then some, kind of a thing. That was the saving grace. And now today they don't really have that on, and maybe places don't take the risks on putting something like that in the theater because they don't see the return on the investment, kind of a thing. But yeah, back then, I think the rental probably outshined the theater tickets a lot.
oh absolutely.
Matt
And I'm sure
Damon.
more people, I should say more kids probably saw it on home video than ever saw it in the theater. So.
I saw it lots of times on VHS tape, but
Both.
yeah.
All right.
And that was actually one of the first VHS price to own videos when it came out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It was huge. That one in Good Morning Vietnam
Yep.
from this year. Both of them came out on video because Paramount was buying both. And that was when they were like, hey, we can actually make money selling this to people since they
Attraction,
rent
too.
them.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Second source of income off the thing, but yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit, I was
Great-
buying
great
them when they
pull,
were
man.
still fucking $70. I was an idiot.
No, Raw's a great one. I saw that
Yeah.
on there. I did not. Spoiler alert. I don't have it in mind, but like again, I could do this list and say like you can't pick any that you did the last time, and I still would be really happy with my top
Yeah.
10.
Yep.
Yeah,
Same.
we
I
can do
could
this
see
show
that.
20 times. I mean, seriously. All right, Corey, what you got?
All right, I'm gonna go with one that I got on DVD, but I'm gonna go with Near Dark.
Nice.
So got a little vampire action going on. I think it's a fun one. It's one I came to later in my, I guess, movie watching lifetime, but had a lot of fun with it. Bill Paxton is freaking hilarious in this. I mean, come on. He's great in so many things, but there's so many times where he adds that little like comedic.
Yep.
I don't know. He's got that little thing he can do, and it's a lot of fun.
hate it when they don't shave.
But that's a greatest movie ever. But I fell in love with this one. I thought it was a lot of fun. Like I said, Bill Paxton was really great in this, and I was really surprised. I didn't know until like really late that it was Catherine Bigelow.
Catherine Bigelow.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, it's kind of her first stomping ground. I think a little bit like some of her
It was
earlier.
her second movie.
Oh, is
Their
it?
second
Okay.
movie, yeah.
I thought it had to be pretty early in there. And a good friend of mine gifted me this little pretty DVD box set of it. And
Yeah, I used to own that version.
yeah,
It's
so
the Anchor Bay one, right?
I believe yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I had
Nice.
to check the spine, but yep, Anchor Bay is on there. But I think it's a fun one. It's a little bit different, but I had a good time. The characters in this thing are, it's an entertaining time. I will say that. And
Yep.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
so I had to throw that out there. It's like one of the. I was trying to. There was some that there's no way I could keep off my list, but then there's some I loved that I'm like, I just wanted to throw on there just to say it. Show some love to it. But
I have a sneaking suspicion you're going to be hearing about that movie again.
oh, okay, all right.
So-
And I would not mind because like I said, it's a fun one. If you have not seen it, like I said, I was later to see that. That was, I think, the one out of these that I did not see in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only one in my stack I did not see in the theater. So I was later to it, and I was really happy when I was gifted this.
Very few people actually saw that at the theater because
Yeah.
it came and went. It had a very limited release, no advertising, and it was gone in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
We never actually got it at my theater.
yeah,
I got it at the main sister, our sister theater, but it was like the flagship.
yeah.
That's where I saw it. Thank God.
So,
And it was gone like in a week.
yeah. That's what's tough even today. There's like so many that people recommend to me and I really want to see, but when they're only in there for like a week with my schedule and, there's sometimes it just can't work and you don't get to it in time. But if you like vampire movies and some little dark comedy mixed in with it, I think it's a blast. And
Vampire Western.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Make some cheese in with it, and like, so I'm not saying it, like I said, not saying it's perfect, but I think if you like some of those things, you'll have a fun time with it if you have not seen it before.
Absolutely.
And Paxton right there is worth the price of admission, I would say.
Yep. Absolutely. Very good,
All right.
sir.
Jim.
Let's stay on that vampire train, shall we, gentlemen?
All righty.
Number 10 for me, and a lot of people won't be surprised that it's on my list, but they might be surprised how low on the list it is. But again, this fucking year was so goddamn good.
It's stacked.
So he's just talked about Near Dark. I'm talking about the other vampire movie from '87, The Lost Boys, which I've said it before. I'll say it again. If somebody asked me to pick one movie that represents the 80s more than anything else, as far as the music, the fashion, everything else, there's your movie right here.
Yep.
Because it's not the best horror movie of the 80s, but it encapsulates the 80s perfectly.
That's so
And-
much fun.
They now just released a Lost Boys on Broadway, and my first question was, do they have greased up sax guy on there? And yes, they do.
You could not do it without that. I mean, come on. I would protest that right there if they didn't have him going.
I
That
would say
dude.
my movie would be the culminate would be Less Than Zero.
Less Than
That
Zero is
was-
one of those movies too. Absolutely.
That was a heavy hitter. I remember watching that like pretty young and was like, oh damn, this is heavy.
And I did forget to mention that from Ken. He brings up a great point.
Great soundtrack.
I wore out my cassette tape of that soundtrack. I wore it out. I listened to it so much. So
I always remember the people are strange. When
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
Go into Bunny
you
Man.
know? Yep.
It's one of the best covers ever.
Yep. Absolutely. They did a great job with it. Yep.
So that's number 10.
The only
Absolutely.
reason that movie isn't on my list is because I didn't see it till last year. Because
Yeah,
I'm
I remember you were late to it.
terribly late to the party.
Oh,
But-
I think all of us can find one movie, or at least one movie, if not multiple, that you're like, I should have seen it by now. But
Yeah.
and then
That was
you're
one of
only
mine.
So many hours in the day.
Yeah, but it's still a great movie. I always was championing Near Dark, but I would always kind of give shade to the Lost Boys because I hadn't seen it, or I saw it, but like I said, I think I was at a party. I think I was half wasted. So all I remember from the movie is that "Hey Little Sister" song.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I remember. And
They had the Colt on there too, didn't they?
Yeah.
I don't
It's a
know.
great fucking
Oh,
song.
it's
Yeah,
great.
the soundtrack is great. Absolutely. I knew the soundtrack better than the movie.
I know what I'm going to listen to tonight. I'll probably.
It is. It's one of the best soundtracks of the 80s, as far as I'm concerned.
Is it because of the glitter vampire, Sean? No.
Yeah, I had that poster on my wall for years.
Nice.
Is it noodles? Is it noodles? When he's like eating the Chinese food.
Or those maggots, Michael.
Yeah. That was a great movie.
Yep.
It's got the greatest last line ever. There's one thing about Santa Carla I never could stomach. Oh, the damn vampires. Credits. I mean, it's perfect.
You're like, oh, you did a good job with that one.
Thank you.
Jim is a veritable movie quote machine.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I love people that have the memory for. I have the gift of misquoting movies. Like I get it close, but not quite right.
Well, again, Sean can attest to this from working at a movie theater, especially when it comes to like the beginning and endings of movies. They're imprinted in my brain because making sure everybody's out of the theater at the end of the night or whatever. You hear and see that shit over and over.
Yeah.
So it does. It kind of gets imprinted into your brain.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at telling you what the closing credits songs were for some movies, like Walk the Dinosaur. Well, it's even worse. I can't remember the movie that it was in, but I remember hearing it over and over and over again.
I know I heard it lots of times.
Over and over and over.
Take a look at me now.
Bring down the emotions. Come on.
Mr.
Absolutely, Dan.
Yeah.
I apologize tonight. I'm not reading everybody's comment. I'm trying to throw them up on screen just so we can kind of keep things moving. So
We can try to talk less too. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, me and Corey go on, man. We never shut up.
No.
I go way too much.
No, you guys are fine. It's just there's a lot going on, so I just want to let everybody know I'm not pissing on their comments. It's just I can't read them, and
It's because Corey won't shut up.
all right, Corey, you made me say it.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't want to call you out, but rat bastard. Jim didn't just give me that name for fun. There was a purpose behind it.
All right, I'll pick my number 10. I don't know if this would be on anybody's list or not. Maybe not. Summer School.
Oh, it's a fun one.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's a fun one.
This is one of the ones that immediately came to mind for me, but I'm like, oh, that can't possibly block out X or Y or Z or whatever. I'm like, but like I was saying earlier, I picked my films. I picked 20 and then I flipped a coin.
Yeah.
Because it was too hard to pick. So, yeah, I love this movie. I did not see it theatrically. I did see it on HBO, I believe, but it became a constant rewatch. Totally watched it all the time. Totally wanted Mark Harmon to be my teacher in school.
Yeah,
because he was cool. Wanted to go to school with some of these kids because this is a high school movie. It came out a year after I graduated from high school. So I was still the age of the people that are in or supposed to be in the movie. So, yeah, Chainsaw was cool. Great cast.
The brothers doing the practical effect stuff.
Yeah. It was right up my alley. Yeah. And the cast is great too. I mean, you got Kirstie Alley, Mark Harmon, of course, but you've got Dean Cameron, Courtney Thorne-Smith. I don't know. Just a great
Shawnee Thorne-Smith, man.
Shawnee Smith. Shawnee Smith.
I forgot. Yes.
And Francesca, she was hot too, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So there's just so many things I can.
What's your
go back
favorite
to
line
on
from
that
that one, Sean?
My favorite. Oh, see, I suck at movie quotes. I can't remember shit.
I like when
So,
he's explaining to the principal about it. He goes, "Hey, the guy that's been in the bathroom all summer, he got an A."
Oh yeah.
The black guy, you never see him again.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that's one of those ones that I was like, is it top 10 worthy? Maybe.
I won't give you any grief about that one because I remember having
movie.
I did not see it in the theater either, but a lot of VHS rentals.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
it's a lot of fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Carl Reiner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Great pick.
Thank you.
All right, you ready for my number 9? Number 9. Number
Number
9.
nine.
Dun dun dun.
It gets a 20 tomato score and a 55 on the popcorn meter, and it's Mannequin.
Oh, it's fun.
Mannequin.
Mannequin.
I honestly, I had fun with this movie. We used to have this VHS tape at home. We didn't have a ton of them because they were expensive, but I remember having this one and watching it multiple times because Kim Cattrall was, I thought, was smoking hot, and I
Yes.
didn't mind watching.
Mhm.
Holds a special distinction. It was filmed here in Philadelphia,
Mm-hmm.
and also my mom is in the closing credits.
Yep.
Oh,
For
wow.
real?
Yep.
For real?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I got to go back and watch it now.
You'll see her
That's
if you
cool.
go 3 blocks down and you see a woman getting off the bus. That's my mom.
Nice. That's awesome.
They were filming. She's also in Trading Places too, because they filmed Trading Places in the same place.
Oh, get out of
And
here.
she got there. She worked for the courts in Philly,
Yeah.
so she got there when the fucking pigeons were flying around, and she'd see them all, getting off the bus, and she'd always look. So if you see a woman 3 blocks down getting off the bus,
That's your
looking up
mom?
the street, that's my mom.
All
Because
right.
we even froze it, and we were doing the eye detector. and
Is it
stuff
her?
Like that.
Is it her?
And it was a 400 New Jersey Transit bus.
Nice.
And that was my mom getting
All right.
off because
Some-
she would see him filming every day.
Some night you're gonna get a message from me and be like, I finally re-rented Mannequin and I saw your mom. You'd be like, dude, stop talking about my mom.
So, and plus we watched that movie all the time.
No, that's
We
cool
get-
that she was in those.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's more than I've ever been in a movie. I'll say that. So
So
Yeah, I can't
Nothing's
say
going to
that
stop us now.
great.
I have to
great
confess. I have to
Fucking
confess.
that.
I've never seen Mannequin.
song.
you've never seen
Shut
Mannequin?
up.
Nope.
Ugh.
But I will watch it just to watch your mom.
Jim was.
No, again, that's one of those movies that was a big hit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was
So we
Andrew
had-
Andrew McCarthy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kim Cattrall and
And Minaj Taylor,
yeah,
who was
yeah.
on Designing Woman at the
Yeah.
time.
And
or whatever.
James
Yeah.
Spader.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah,
it's one of those movies that, like I said, it was a big hit at the time.
it's a
And-
rom com.
Yeah,
It's
I,
a kid,
I never
a
connected
fun
with it,
kids
but
movie.
that fucking Starship song, okay,
Yeah.
again,
I was gonna
that's
start
what
singing
played
about you don't
during
want
the
to hear it.
credits at the end. So again, I had that song. I'd listened to it at least 5 times a day for a month because of that. movie.
Nothing's
It's like,
gonna stop us
Yeah.
now.
years later, when the Naked Gun movie came out last year, and Ollie watched it, he's like, "Oh, the scene where they're having the threesome with the snowman is so funny," and I'm like, "No, it wasn't." He's like, "Yeah, because it had my all-time favorite song," and I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, Ken's right. Don't even watch Mannequin 2. Electric
Yeah,
Blue.
I've heard.
Just
Oh,
avoid
I
that.
will say that I don't like Mannequin, but compared to the sequel, Mannequin
Yeah.
1 is Citizen Kane. I mean, yeah, so-
Yeah, no, there was a definite drop off between
Because
the two of
me and
those.
my brother still make fun of it, and the Eagles just got a wide receiver on their team a couple weeks ago called Hollywood. So we were like, because my brother calls up and goes, "We got Hollywood playing wide receiver."
Probably couldn't do that, but
Nothing's gonna stop us now.
it's gonna win the Super Bowl because nothing's gonna stop us now.
Kenny called it May 5th.
I honestly wouldn't mind watching that one. It's been ages since I've seen that one. but
It's
I
fun.
remember that was one of our VHSs that we had at home. So
Puked in the back of my throat a little bit.
this is burning. It's burning back there.
I'm just playing.
All right, Corey, what do you got?
All right, I'm gonna go with The Untouchables.
Nice.
So this is one that I've always gravitated towards some of the mobster movies. I don't know. It's intriguing to me, and like the kind of culture they build, and it's like a society within a society, and it's like the rules and I don't know. I've always had a good time with it, but You got Kevin Costner. I absolutely love pretty much in about anything he is in. You got oh shoot,
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. Sorry, man, I'm blanking. And then Robert De Niro was playing right the Al Capone. I thought it was a great movie, and I ended up getting this one. Oh, it's been a few years ago when I grabbed this when it came out, but I think it's a great movie. The mobster movies, I can go back and watch those time and time again. But yeah, I think it's like one of those all-time great mobster movies.
Yep. And again, I have a feeling that's going to get mentioned again.
And I think all of us, it'll be fun to go back and watch how many overlaps we have, because it's impossible for us.
We're going to have some.
It's impossible.
There's no doubt.
I'd bet money it's impossible not to have a few that all of us have on the list.
Yeah.
Yep. No, yeah, we'll talk about that in a little while.
Yeah. If there's not some that all of us have on this list, on their list, I'm going to call BS on it and be like, nope, you were sabotaging it, because I think there's some.
I'm waiting to see how many are on all of our lists.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, so,
but there's got to be at least a couple.
I know there's going to be at least one, and I'm thinking
at least.
I think there's going to be three. I think there's going to be three.
I'd be comfortable with that too. I'd say at least 2, 3. I could see. Yeah,
I could see 3. Yeah. Kenny's the wild card, because
Kenny's throwing curveballs over there.
Spitball.
Yeah, exactly. Get the split 2-finger seam.
Kenny's like, I'm the goddamn devil.
I'm gonna screw this whole string. No, that's good.
Well, see, a lot of the stuff that I like literally picked these are like my favorite ones.
Well,
so,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's what makes it funny, because I just seen Near Dark last year.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't have even
that would surprise me if that was on your list.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But that's the cool thing. Yeah, it's just what hits for you.
But like I said, there's a couple of movies from this year that I would be shocked if they're not on all 3 of our, all 4 of our lists.
I know one in particular for sure.
We're kind of thinking, this is a fucking girl that's doing this list. You know what I mean?
No.
That's the kind of stuff that I enjoy.
No.
I enjoy.
I have not heard anything so far that I
already.
would question. I haven't heard anything yet I'd question. All of them, I'm like, I can see that. Jim would question stuff.
That's okay.
I had fun with it.
No,
all right,
I
Jim.
guarantee this one's not on anybody's list, but it should be. This movie's awesome. Number 9, the ultimate version of Jason Goes to Hell, The Hidden.
Oh, I knew that was going to be on your list.
Yep.
That's a
With
good
Kyle
one.
MacLachlan and Michael Nouri. I mentioned this on the last show. It was my recommendation, as a matter of fact, on the last show when we did our buddy show. So I won't go into it too much. But out of the films on my list, with the exception of one that's already been mentioned by Corey, this was the least financially successful out of all of them. But it's aged like fine wine. This movie has become a cult classic. So if you've never seen The Hidden, please check this movie out. That's number 9.
Jason Goes to Hell took everything from that movie. No, I'm just kidding.
Basically.
But I've heard a lot of people reference it like that. But that's a fun sci-fi. Like, if you haven't seen it, it's a good time.
It's one of those movies that defines genre.
Yeah.
Because it's a sci-fi movie, but it's an action movie, but it's a buddy cop movie, but it's a comedy, but it's, it's got a little bit of horror thrown in it. It's got a little bit, it's a lot of fun.
Some of the practical effects are cool in there.
Yeah. That's one of those movies. I think I've mentioned it before when you brought it up, Jim, is I used to watch that movie all the time. I taped it off cable and I'd watch it all the time. And we were watching when you recommended it, I put the trailer up.
Yeah.
And I'm watching the trailer. I'm like, I don't remember any of this, but I remember loving this movie.
Yeah.
So I've got to rewatch it very quickly.
It's so much fun.
It's a hidden. I'd say that's a hidden gem.
Yeah.
That's
No pun intended. Yeah.
No pun intended.
But no pun intended. But that was some friends turned me on to, and I watched it a lot later in the years as well. But definitely worth it if you like you said, if you like sci-fi, if you like a little bit of horror, a little of the practical effects, and a little comedy, like check it out. It's worth watching.
Never boring.
No.
It moves. That movie moves, man.
If a movie makes you go ooh and laugh at the same, at different moments. Like, it's a good movie. It's bringing some stuff out. So,
a great pick.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, my next one. If I'm going to I'll follow Kenny's lead. I'll give you the Rotten Tomato score on it. It's 68%.
Okay.
But I have it as part of a set. It's Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
And I could say so many things about that movie that I love.
There you go.
There you go. Yep.
Where's the bourbon, bitch?
That was one of mine that I was debating on. I'll say that.
Yeah, it was after the second one came out, which was kind of disappointing. Still okay, but kind of disappointing. This one was just like a roundhouse kick to the face. It was like, yeah, Freddy's back. This is cool. The scenario's great. Just all over the place as far as, getting into the lore of, he's the bastard child of 1,000 or what is it?
Maniacs.
1,000 maniacs. Yeah. Just, I don't know. I just think it was really, really a great way to bring the series back. And unfortunately, I wish the series would have ended after that.
Yeah,
to be honest,
pretty much,
because it was all downhill from there. But
yeah, I agree with that.
But you can say that about a lot of series, like do 3 and then done. Just
yeah.
Scream. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
The first 3 of Scream. I love the first 3 of Scream,
But yeah, there you go, Greg. It's one word talking. The video, I mean, seriously. I've heard stories about the making of that video where they would literally snort cocaine off of Freddy Krueger's glove.
Hey, they're committed to their art. They want to make it true. But I will agree with you. That was a big return.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big return from the first, then to the third. Yeah.
I was really disappointed with the fourth one because we had a party at the theater that I was working at, because I started working at the theater in '88. And when the fourth one came out, I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. And, one strike is that Patricia Arquette didn't come back. And, and then it was just, like I said, it was just such a drop off in quality. I was so disappointed with the fourth one. I like the fourth one even less than the second one.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I can see that. Yeah.
But I still like 4 better than 5.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And definitely better than 6. So.
Yeah.
I like New Nightmare.
Yeah, I do too. I like that one a lot. I think that's pretty novel, and you can see where Scream came from.
Yeah.
With that, but yeah, I don't know. I just have a very, very soft spot in my heart for Dream Warriors for a lot of
Dream
different
Warriors
reasons.
was in my top 10 earlier today. That was one of the ones that switched back and forth and ended up not making the cut at the very end. But it's so good.
I'll say that too. That was one I was struggling with. There was multiple, but that was definitely in the mix.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome pick. Awesome pick, Sean.
All right, you ready? You ready for the next one?
Go for it, Kenny.
What the hell is this?
I don't know.
Pitching.
Are you? Oh, the 2 scene.
We're talking the 2 scene.
You look like that little vampire kid. Let me in, Mark. Let me in.
The 2-finger.
Number 8 has a Rotten Tomato score of 27, but an audience score of 42, and that is Blind Date with Bruce Willis. And
I like Blind Date a lot.
Dang, I forgot about
I like Blind Date a lot.
When we went to see this in the movies, you've seen him on Moonlighting, and you've seen him in Die Hard. Now see him in Blind Date.
Came out
and
before.
It's funny.
Came out before Die Hard.
It came out before Die Hard because they had gotten the promotional posters for Die Hard at the theater. Because we were like, did we miss a Die Hard or something like that?
What the fuck?
But it came.
What's this Die Hard they're talking about?
But yeah, I love that. I love that movie so much. And the soundtrack was, as the kids say, banging. With Billy Vera in the ears. It's a banger.
Oh, that's why you put that on your Instagram post.
Yeah, Billy Vera.
Yeah.
And that was Kim Basinger, right?
Yeah.
Or I probably said it wrong. I always say it.
Phil Hartman. But I love
man,
Phil
she's a
knockout.
My gosh. Still is, but
Don't let
man,
her
Becky-
drink. Don't let her drink. Why not?
She goes crazy.
She loses control.
You know, but what's funny is some of these movies. So I haven't thought about that one in ages, but as soon as you said that, I think of the cover art to that, and him all disheveled in his shirt, like hanging
Yeah.
out and everything, and like. But it's crazy how that stuck in your head more, because that was the selling. That was the advertisement for you to buy it or to rent it, you know, when you were in the store or something.
I remember the trailer for it, and they had like a sort of like a Dragnet kind of theme. Meet Walter Hobbs.
Yeah.
This morning he was a, advertiser or something, and then he met this woman, and they show Nadia. So
Yeah, that movie, it was not a big hit, but I really enjoyed it. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, it was
I
a big
think
hit.
I think it's funny. What I'm saying is it was a hit, but it wasn't like a huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a runaway.
It was a Blake Edwards movie,
Mhm.
and that was when Blake Edwards was his star was starting to turn it or go down a little bit.
Yep.
Not his movies. The movies were still great, but they weren't as successful as they were.
Yeah.
The year
earlier,
before that, he made A Fine Mess with Ted Danson and Howie Mandel.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I don't
gosh,
really
I
care for
forgot.
that one too much.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah. But Victor Victoria, for
Yeah.
instance, is phenomenal, and I love SOB. I've always loved SOB. So great pick, Kenny.
Yeah,
Yep.
I love it. A little deep. Get some deep cuts tonight. I like that.
That's where you get to me.
We still haven't had a
I
we
hate
still
that
haven't
shit.
had a repeat pick yet. So when's that gonna happen?
It's
coming.
It's gonna happen.
It's coming.
It's gonna happen. All right, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
your turn.
All right, we're gonna go with Robin Williams in A Good Morning Vietnam.
Nice.
So
Get the
this is-
VHS out.
I know, right? Look at that. The old beat up VHS that I got. I need to get this on a newer version. I have not watched it forever, but when I was going through and I saw this was on there, I was like, I have to say something because Robin Williams is phenomenal. One of a kind. Yes, what he would bring to the screen. And this movie, I always remembered. This was another one that had a big mix of comedy, but then a lot of heart and like tragedy and like suffering and like trying to pull through and come through the other side, kind of a thing. And there's a lot of heart to that one. There's a lot of good comedy, but we got Forrest Whitaker, right, too.
Yeah.
Yep, in there. I
Bruno
think both of
Kirby.
them.
Yeah, Bruno Kirby.
Love them.
JT Walsh.
Uncle
Yeah.
Floyd.
Yeah.
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 Yep. But that was definitely one that I saw in the theater, and I appreciate it more each time I've seen it. It's been quite a few years, but I need to get that on a better format. I will say that. But
They do have
Robin
it on
Williams
sale
is
on
Jim.
Amazon.
What's that?
They do have it on Blu-ray on sale if you want to
Oh,
pick it up.
shoot.
I think it was $7.50.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
maybe
always
I'll be, maybe I'll be shopping while we're talking here. I'm focused, but yet I'm good looking.
That happens on that show. Sean's bought stuff that Jim's recommended. So
Yeah.
hey, have at it.
I
Yeah,
bought something
absolutely.
that Texas recommended last show.
Yeah, I saw that on your video.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
Yeah,
Good Morning
oh,
Vietnam's one of those movies. It's like Beverly Hills Cop for me. I love it. It's a great movie. I never want to see it again because I've
Yeah.
seen it
Yeah,
so many times.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
again, that was a huge hit. We had that at my theater for at least a month. At least a month.
Yeah, you probably saw it a ton of times, right?
Yeah, to the point where I could start reciting it. And if
Yeah.
you could recite a Robin Williams, basically a stand-up routine for, you've seen it quite a few times. So, but yeah, it's a great movie. He's in more dire need of a blowjob than any other man in history. Goddamn fun, son. That's funny.
Some of his weather reports on there, I'll misquote it. Like I said, I'm great at misquoting things, but he does the weather reports in different voices on there that, crash pot cooking.
I was going to say, what's it like? I know I'm in drill. It's hot, wet. That's okay if you're with
Is
a
it
woman.
right?
It's not if you're in the jungle. Little crash pot.
Is it raining? I don't know. Open your window, stick your head out, like kind of a thing. But so apparently I just bought a Blu-ray of that. So in 2 days. I'll let you know when I get that in. So
Yep, that's a great bit right there from Ken.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's a great movie.
Yeah,
Again,
it is.
that was the one drawback from working at a cinema. I mean, after
Seen
a
it too
while,
much.
there's certain movies you just, even though you love them, it's like, God damn, I never want to see this movie again. You know?
Yep.
But you know, like, we've talked about music a lot too. And back in the day when it was like more like we were listening to the radio all the time, you know, there's some that you were like, oh, this is awesome. But when it's played every 25 minutes, you know, on a rotation,
I never want to hear Enter
yeah, exactly.
again.
They can drive your greatest song ever into the ground, and you never want to hear it again. So it's I could see that with the movies as well.
Totally agree, Greg.
Oh.
Miss Robin Williams energy.
He definitely had it going in that movie too. I would say he had the energy going, and the comedic and the dramatic.
Dramatic, both. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. I saw that one theatrically.
Yeah. You got one. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Let's do.
Golfer clap. No. Just kidding.
All right, Jim, what you got?
Okay, now we're getting into it because the rest of this is just gold all the way from here on in.
Wait, the
Joe
last two you
Dante.
picked weren't gold?
Yeah, but
I
now
think
it's
they've
just-
all been gold so
now
far.
it's just
Come on,
classic
Jim.
after classic after classic, in my opinion. Got to go with some Joe Dante, number 8, Inner Space.
Nice. Nice.
Love it, love it, love it. This is another one of those movies that did not make a big commercial dent at the time. Had the worst poster art ever, where it was literally just a little tiny spaceship on a thumb.
Yeah.
And that's all it was. And it's like, what the fuck is this? I
And
mean,
people
but-
didn't know what was going on.
and they released this on 4th of July weekend. I remember that. And unfortunately, it did nothing. And again, I love Joe Dante. Okay. I love Joe Dante. This is my favorite Joe Dante film. I even like this more than Gremlins. I think this movie is fucking phenomenal. So, number 8, Inner Space.
You got Martin Short, you got Dennis Quaid, you got Meg Ryan, right?
Meg Ryan.
Robert Picardo as the cowboy.
Yeah.
The outlaw.
Oh yeah, God, I forgot about.
Bang,
Oh
bang.
my
What
gosh,
a flick.
it's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah,
It's so
I always
good.
wanted the Mustang that they had in that.
Vernon Wells, okay, from Road Warrior is Mr. whatever the fuck is Mr. Ito or whatever. He never speaks, but he's got like all these different attachments on his arms.
Oh yeah.
They show him in bed with the chick, and you hear just.
Her calf was cramped up. He was trying to help her with it. No,
You know, Kevin McCarthy. I mean, it is. It's just such a great movie.
that's awesome. I actually might have a chance to meet him, Joe Dante, coming up at the end of this month. My very first con ever. I'm going.
I would love to meet Joe Dante. He's one of my heroes. I love
I
him.
was trying to figure out if I was going to try to do I've never really been into the autographs and stuff. Nothing against it, but I just never been to things to be able to do that. But he's there, and that was one thing I was like, what would you have him sign? You know, like if you had something, you know, like I don't know. Gremlins was one of the first ones that popped in my head, but
I'll send you my
Probably gets
Piranha
a lot.
Steelbook.
there you go.
you
I
go.
have that. I have a Blu-ray Gremlins Steelbook, the Gizmo face. You know, it's all the brown.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I almost thought about that one, but anyway, epic. Yeah, he's a treasure.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, I actually had to. Well, I didn't have to, but I did. I pulled out of Texas Frightmare for this year. I was gonna go, and I canceled. So, anybody
bummer.
wants to
You found out I was going, right?
no.
Corey's going. Don't let anybody into this place.
Corey and Larry. Fuck.
I can't do the rat bastard and the horror cat dad. It's
Too much beard. God damn it.
They're gonna make me drink all day. No,
No,
maybe another one. But I'm
Yeah.
pretty excited about that. That's my first real, I'd say, con to go to. So he's on. I'm not going to go to a lot of them because the expense of a lot of those things. But he's top of the. He's right up there. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one I was really most excited to see out of everybody that was going to be there, and I still have my ticket. I just canceled my flight and my hotel, so I could still go if I can find a way to get there.
Road trip.
Yeah. But
Well, if you can
yeah,
make it to Iowa, you can ride with me, man.
okay. But yeah, he's the reason I wanted to go.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh well.
I know. There'll be
All
other. There'll be other.
Oh yeah, yeah. Texas Frightmare Weekend's like the last drive-in, and they never die.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready for my number? What are we doing? 8.
Number 8. Yes, sir.
All right, probably. I'm gonna guess this probably isn't on anybody's list either, but it made mine.
Oh, the gate.
Oh, the gate. Cool. Very cool.
I love that slip too.
Yeah, this is the newer Walmart.
Yeah,
stuff.
but it's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's this. I like the art
That's
there
cool.
better, but yeah, this is another one that I discovered on HBO and just watched over and over and over again.
I have that one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I don't think
sealed
I've
up.
ever seen that one.
Mm-mm.
Well, apparently I haven't watched it yet because it's still sealed up. But I've seen the movie before. But
Is that a
you
4K?
yeah.
No shit. I didn't even know it was out on 4K.
Or I think it. I don't know. It's
He
still.
doesn't even know what he has.
Okay.
I don't even know. I just buy crap. I don't actually watch it. It's all for show.
Thank you. But no, I watched this over and over again. And again, I was, came out in 87. I was still pretty young. But the kids were too young for me to identify with, but yet I still did because they were still kids. And the fact that they brought the evil out of the backyard.
Right.
With what was it? Backwards Messages on a heavy metal album.
As one does.
As one does, yeah. And back then that was, more prevalent than you might think.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But-
I had a big sit down with my mom with all my cassette tapes and vinyl records at one
Oh,
point
really?
after a parent teacher conference
Oh,
in
yeah.
the 80s.
The
Satanic Panic. Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh. That was a for real thing.
That was the height.
Tipper
of it.
Gore.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Yep.
Good,
I'm
that
telling
bitch.
you what.
Don't
I'm
get
telling
me
you
going.
what. I've never been so scared in my life when I came home and my mom had all that stuff out on the table and was starting to read through the lyrics of do you know what this says? And I'm like, I just like the rhythm, Mom. Anyway.
See, and I went through that a decade earlier with my grandmother when she saw all the Kiss posters on my fucking
Yeah.
walls.
Mhm.
Same shit.
But
Yeah.
yes, like you said, that was a big thing at the
Oh,
time.
Satanic
like,
Panic was definitely real. In
Yeah.
the
Oh, for real. So spawned movies like that too, like
Yeah,
oh,
and- I just enjoyed it because it's it's relatable to a point, but I didn't have little creatures crawling out of a hole in my backyard.
you were summoning the demons
Yeah,
out of your
so summoning-
backyard.
Satan in my
sacrificing
backyard.
goats.
but it sort of capitalized on the fact that it was something you could be scared of realistically because I had a backyard, I had heavy metal albums, somebody cuts a tree down, it could happen.
And what would
But-
happen if I play it backwards?
Right. But the one thing I like about it is the relationship between the brother and the sister and the friend. I grew up as an only kid and I didn't really have that, so I thought that was kind of nice to see. And I don't know, Stephen Dorff, what's his name, Angus in the movie, is that the name of the character?
It's been years since I've
Yeah.
seen it.
I couldn't say.
Yeah, he was really good as a child actor, I thought. So I don't know, I just have a soft spot in my heart for it. So The Gate.
Yeah, I saw it back in the day. I haven't seen that movie in at least 30 years, at least.
Yeah.
But I remember I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah, I
It's a
watched
gateway.
it.
It's a gateway movie for kids.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
for-
absolutely.
It's like
Yeah.
Monster Squad because that came
Yeah.
out that year too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of
Yeah.
a stepping stone into spooky horror movies kind of
Yep.
thing. But
Good pick. Good pick.
Thank you.
yeah, absolutely.
All right. Number 7
Lucky number 7.
gets a 73 Rotten Tomatoes and a 90 popcorn score. And that is Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh,
Mhm.
Love it. That's
Yep.
an honorable mention of mine that I don't own, but yeah, that's a great movie.
I have the Blu-ray of that one. That's a fun one.
Stories
Don't
of
fuck with the
Homo.
Latin overlords. Don't fuck with the babysitter.
And then she gets to meet Thor, right?
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yep.
Yeah.
The same year that he did Private Pilot. It's like, how the hell did he go from that to that?
Right.
You know?
Thor's
That's
a
funny.
homo.
Who said it? You been talking about me, kid?
But I think movies like that though continued my crush on Elizabeth Shue.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, mommy.
I wish she was Miss July.
There were like so many those movies that popped up, and I'm like, yep, still like her. But,
Yeah, she's adorable in that movie.
Oh, absolutely. She's
Yeah, that's a great pick.
That is.
That was one that I didn't really. I mean, I saw it was come out in '87, but I didn't consider it for the list. But it's a great fucking movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's like I was joking about earlier, and I think you all kind of said the same thing too. Where take your top 10, cut it out, and you still could come up with a top 10. You're still debating about who's in or who's out of that, but in a good way. Like not like what do I got to pick, but that there's so many. This is a stacked year.
Yeah. Amazing.
No, that's a great movie, Kenny. Absolutely.
That's a great pick. All right.
Corey? Up for me. All right. The first time I don't know how many times I watched this one, and it was because I was trying to impress a gal that wanted to see it, and I had no interest in seeing it, but now I ended up liking it and then watching it with my kids too. But we got The Princess Bride.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
But I remember watching it the first time, and I'm like, what am I getting myself into with this one? But,
As you wish.
Yeah, as you wish.
As you
Yep. It's a good one. It's a fun one. And I had a lot of fun when my kids were growing up too, where they're watching it. And even some stuff in this, you were talking about like the gate being a gateway into some spookier stuff. I remember when my kids were a little bit younger, I kind of forgot about the
Screaming eels.
sirens. Yeah, the screaming eels and the, in the water. And there was one time where I'm like looking at my daughter, she was just young enough where I was like, do we stop it? And she made it through it, but then I was like, maybe I made a mistake. And then like a couple days later, she was like, can we watch it again? And I'm like, yeah, sure. You got to kind of tiptoe into some of that stuff sometimes.
Right.
But I don't know. It's iconic. I know I get made fun of liking it, saying it's cheesy. I'm not saying it's not, but it's fun.
You're going to be hearing about that again.
Okay. And
Like I said,
again,
me and you have very similar lists.
all right. And then you're probably going to get sick of hearing about my crushes, but Ramit Wright.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's still, she's
I thought you were
still,
going to say Carrie Elways.
Yeah.
She's so dreamy.
Andre the Giant. Inconceivable.
Oh, Wesley.
But there's like, it's so quotable too. Like that's
Yeah.
one of those movies too. I remember a lot of people like quoting it so many times.
Oh God, yeah.
My name is
Inigo Montoya.
Yeah,
You
I
killed
was
my
gonna say
father.
Yep.
Prepare to die.
Mm-hmm.
What about
But-
the ROUSs? The rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
He said true love. No, he said to or blade. Or I can't
Yeah.
remember.
He said
what
to blade,
Yeah.
which means to blood.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I kind of forget about Billy Crystal being in that too. With that
And
role,
Carol
but-
Kane. I don't know how they.
Yeah.
I have that scene. I still
That
have
whole
no idea how they got
sequence.
through that.
Get back,
Mhm.
witch. I'm not a witch. I'm your wife.
Yeah, they probably had
No,
to go
wait.
through a lot of takes with that.
Oh,
Actually, my favorite line in that movie, and it's a throwaway, but it's so good. No more rhymes. I mean it. Does anybody want a peanut?
Well, there's it's like I said, if somebody calls it cheesy, I'm not going to argue with you, but it's good fun and
No,
it's a
well-
feel good movie.
Like I said, we're going to be talking about that one
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Again.
So
Yep.
but yeah,
Awesome. Awesome
Princess
pick,
Bride. I think that's one that, it's worth a watch.
Okay, number
right,
7
Kim.
for me. Give you guys a hint. Testosterone, the movie.
There's a couple.
What could it be?
Predator.
Predator.
There you go. I was going to say there's a
Son of
couple.
a
There's a
bitch.
couple.
With the gigantic scene of just
You son of a bitch. I don't got time to bleed.
You ought to be a
Right.
sexual tyrannosaurus, just
Yeah.
like me.
Yeah. I love. I don't have time to bleed.
Got time to duck. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
That one dude telling the
testosterone.
jokes on the chopper too.
Yeah.
The Echo one.
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
know.
Billy. Boy, you got a big pussy. Boy, you got a big pussy.
Why do you say it
Why'd you
twice?
say it twice? I didn't.
I didn't.
You know, for the Echo.
Yeah. And then Billy starts laughing.
And that's Shane Black
Yeah.
Yep.
who does that. He didn't write the movie, but he acts in it. So
Yeah.
because he was writing or he had written Lethal Weapon at that time, and Joel Silver met him and loved him
Yeah.
and just kind of cast him in Predator. And
That's awesome.
I love Predator. It's started a franchise.
Oh.
It's my favorite in the franchise. And like I said, testosterone the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It is just pure. It's a guy movie. You look.
Oh yeah.
You look in the dictionary, guy movie. The first one listed next to it, Predator. I mean, it just is. So.
You got Arnold covered in mud on the edge of that thing, holding the torch. I mean, come on! You're like
I'll
everybody's
tell you
like
what.
you.
I'll tell you what. I've talked earlier, or not today, but on previous shows about love. And again, Sean can relate to this. Being an usher, standing at the back of a theater,
Mm-hmm.
and watching an audience react to a movie that you've already seen was one of the perks of the job. Okay.
Yep.
And Predator, with that mask reveal, you won. Ugly
Yeah.
motherfucker. Every time, man, that place would just erupt with like cheers and laughter every showing. It was just, it's one of those great iconic moments.
I still
80s.
absolutely love the end of that where he starts bringing back Billy's laugh, you know, and it starts
Yeah.
Yeah.
starts
It's just creepy.
digitizing and like going different, but like you know what I'm not gonna
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
but,
creepy as hell.
but I'm like,
Yeah.
oh god, like what's happening? And then you know he's touching the anyway. That's a great movie.
Yeah, it is.
Great movie.
I'll give you some rando trivia on that. You know, well, I don't know, Corey, you probably don't, but I know Jim and Kenny do. They know I'm a big Gary Newman fan.
Oh, nice.
And the album Outland that he released in '91 is loaded with Predator samples. Just
Really?
absolutely
For real?
loaded with Predator samples.
I'll
Yep.
have to check that out.
Nice.
I'm not saying the music's great because it sounds like Janet Jackson music, but but there's so many Predator samples on there. It's not a great album, but definitely you've got all through every song. And he's even got these things called interludes that are just samples from movies, and he's got Terminator and Predator all over them, all over that album.
Schwarzenegger fan.
I was
Yep.
gonna say he can't go wrong with either one of them.
Yep.
So,
Nice.
Yeah, that's true.
I love it.
Greg brings up Jean-Claude Van Damme was originally going to be the Predator.
I don't
Yeah,
I think it turned out just fine.
Philip Baker Hall is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
R.I.P.
Yep. Oh, I was like, who's next? Oh, it's me.
It's you, bud.
Who are we waiting on? Come on.
All right.
Number 7.
Number 7, Evil Dead 2.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Dead by Dawn. Dead by Dawn.
I have to credit my dad. And my dad, I have mentioned many times on here that my dad and I did not have a great relationship, but he introduced me to so many fucking awesome movies.
Yeah.
And we watched them together on VHS, and we watched the original Evil Dead. And then when this came out, we watched this, and we're like, it's the same fucking movie, but better and more hilarious. You know? So
Yeah.
My dad would crack up at Bruce Campbell on this. I never saw my dad laugh so hard. You know, I've got
The
you
eyeball.
now and all that. Yeah, the eyeball.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
eyeball. The first time I
Yeah.
saw part 2.
Yeah.
And that eyeball, when that broad swallows that eyeball, I thought I was going to shit myself laughing. I mean, I was. And then when you get it years later in high def and you see the wire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love 4K, but it gives some stuff away sometimes.
Yeah, that's seeing all the detail is not always the best, but
Groovy.
yeah, groovy.
Great pick.
I will say I thought the same thing when the first time I was watching the second one. I thought I rented the wrong movie.
Mhm.
I thought I got the first one again at
Yeah.
first, but then I started watching it and I'm like, I was like, this feels like a total like, I want to do it a little different.
Right.
And
right.
it's like redo.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
throw some more comedy in there.
Yeah,
A
a
lot
lot more
more
comedy, a
comedy.
lot more
Yeah.
slapstick.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
A lot more entertainment as far
a
as
lot more
I'm concerned.
entertainment. Yeah.
Because I love every Evil Dead movie. I do. I love even the new ones. Okay. Evil Dead 2 is my favorite in the series. It just is. As far as entertainment goes, it's the most fun.
Yeah. I have to agree. Yeah, it's like I said, it's the first one, but better and more entertaining.
Bobby Joe, where are you, girl?
Yeah, I'm not as big a fan as the newer Evil Dead movies because I think they're missing the humor factor. But
Well, yeah, they went back to the first movie,
right,
basically.
yeah,
You know,
which is
is
fine. Yeah,
it's fine.
but I miss the humor.
I think they, with Ash versus the Evil Dead, they took the humor aspect as far as they could go.
Yeah,
Because that series is a fever dream, but it's so much fun. And there goes Corey.
Corey is taking some time off from the show.
Rat bastard.
He said, sorry, I'll be right back. But yeah, I actually never watched Ash versus Evil Dead. I have never
Really?
seen it. Yeah, never seen it.
Get on that. I'm telling you,
I'm
you'll
gonna
love
have
it.
to.
You will love it.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, it was 3 seasons, and I wish they would have had 4.
Yeah,
Because the way that season 3 ended, it was a great. You could see where they were going to go with the 4th season, which would have wrapped it up perfectly, but they never got that far. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Hey Juno.
Hi, Juno.
Hey, Juno.
Great job last time, by the way, Juno. Thank you so much. You
Yeah,
and Texas were terrific.
And Ken just said, and I think you posted it on
Yeah, I
Instagram,
sent it to you guys
the new
today.
Evil Dead trailer's out. It looks really, really gripping. I just
check it
don't
out.
buy it. I'll check it out, but as an Evil Dead movie, I don't know.
Again, I prefer the original trilogy
Yeah,
to the newer movies. Okay. To me, the newer movies are their own thing.
yeah.
But for what they are, I
Yeah.
like them, you know.
Yeah.
And the thing that I really like about them, and Kenny will just shake his head at me, is how gory they are.
Mhm.
They are over the top gory, and
Yeah.
and practical. A lot of it's practical.
Mhm.
So from that standpoint, as a gore hound from the 80s, I fucking love that shit, you know.
Oh yeah. It's just.
And if it's done well, I'm down. You know.
Oh yeah,
So,
I'm the same way. It's just the Evil Dead banner. I'm like,
yeah. Well, again, you need Bruce, you know, but
Right.
you know,
yeah.
so,
Him just being a producer isn't enough for me. Welcome back, Corey.
Sorry, I threw a thing in the chat. I'm sorry, I had to step away for just a second.
It's all right. No, we got you.
So if you
think of
watched,
the bio, I had to think of shit.
yeah, not quite that, but too much information. I know.
Yeah.
You might have already said it, but have you watched any of the teasers for the Evil Dead Burn?
Yeah, we were just talking about
Oh,
that.
sorry,
the
Red
sorry.
Dead trailer to you
Oh,
guys
that's okay.
today.
Yeah, you
And
ditch us and you come back and repeat exactly what we were already talking about. So I haven't watched the actual full trailer that just came out. I saw the little teaser thing, but I have not seen. There's a new fuller trailer, I guess.
Yeah.
Go
I
in
have
our
not seen
go
that
in our
one.
group chat. I sent the Red Band trailer to us.
Yeah, the Red Band.
Oh, I'll
trailer.
go check that out then.
Yeah, it's worth watching.
There's
Anything else you-
no spoilers, but the highlight of the trailer has to do with the dishwasher.
Oh God.
Now I'm intrigued. No,
I was like, when Evil Dead Rise came out, when that first trailer for Evil Dead Rise came out, everybody was like, the cheese grater, cheese grater, you know? And then when you saw the movie, it's in it, but it's not that pronounced of a thing. And it was like, okay, big deal. But I got to admit, when you saw that cheese grater in the trailer the first time, it was like, oh my God, you know? So,
yeah. So is each new edition of the franchise that comes out, it's going to be a different kitchen appliance or like utensil or something. It's going to be the carrot peeler next or something, or or potato peeler, whatever you want to call it.
a scrubby buddy.
Yeah. Not the steel wool. Not the steel wool.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah,
Scrub
exactly.
daddy.
We're going to get you clean one way or another. Come on.
Evil Dead
Okay,
tramp.
Kenny.
Sorry.
There you go. Save us, Kenny.
Kenny,
All
bring
right.
us back on track, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Number 6.
It gets a 73 Rotten Tomato, but a 90 audience score. And it's Jim's favorite movie, Dirty Dancing.
Oh, you bastard. I fucking knew somebody was going to mention that piece of shit at some point.
Now I've had the time of
I'm
my
gonna mute
life.
that shit.
Great movie, and it gave everybody the words and the sentiment. Simply Swayze.
Now
Nobody
I
puts
definitely-
baby in a
Steel Bond
corner.
did that for me.
Nobody puts baby in a corner or whatever he says.
The dumbest fucking line in movie history.
And I probably even said it wrong too. So there you go.
No, you said it right.
Okay. All right. Wow. All right.
Horrible fucking movie, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yep. Me and
Makes you
Greg
feel
were talking
good, gives
earlier
you
today.
goose,
And I
gives
even
you
told
goose
him, I said-
pimples at the end.
Me and
with
Greg
the
were talking on
dance.
Instagram earlier today, and I said, "Yeah, I wonder how long it's going to take before some chucklehead brings up Dirty Dancing just to fuck with me." Yeah.
Wasn't to fuck with you. That
Oh, I know.
great
I
movie.
thought
I love
Patrick
it.
was going to be in the audience and be like the first thing. Ooh, 1987, Dirty Dancing, and nothing else.
Yeah.
No, I know
just,
you. Like that
just
movie.
every pick, all 10 are Dirty Dancing.
Again, I don't hold anything against anybody that likes that movie. There's reasons why I hate that movie. First and foremost, I just don't think it's a very good movie. But most of the reasons is just personal. And again,
Well, guess
saw
what?
that fucking
You
movie.
weren't the fucking 90% that enjoyed the movie.
Well, again,
dickhead.
Again, that's what I was
So
going to
take
say.
that and shove it up your ass.
90%.
I heard a little
audience
Andrew
rating,
Dice
that's-
Clay coming out there from you,
that
Kenny.
Proved my point. That proved my point, Kenny. 90%, which means that was a huge hit. Which means I saw that fucking movie at least 100 times, and I'm
You
like,
couldn't
oh
go
god, never
anywhere
again.
without listening to any. It's like that. I put that up, especially '87. You put that up with Def Leppard's Hysteria. You could not. You could not listen.
Couldn't get away
to-
from it.
You couldn't get away from it. Turn on
Yeah.
the radio. They put out
Don't
two
like that.
soundtrack
Don't like
albums.
that album either.
They put two soundtrack albums out for that movie.
Oh,
one
I know.
went to number 1, and the other one went to number 2,
Trust
and they
me,
were
I
both
know.
1-2.
Yep.
Trust me, I know. My psychotic ex-wife was obsessed with that shit, and that's all she listened
You just made me
to.
snort. I'm sorry. You heard that.
Yeah, so it's like if 90% saying, yeah, it's a pretty damn good movie, but Jim's going, oh no, it's not. Piece of shit.
Okay. What's the audience rating on Minecraft?
Oh, I have no idea.
That's not 1987, Jim.
That's
Come
not
on.
1987, pal.
Piece of shit.
We're talking about 1987 right now.
Again, I don't
Still can't
disparage
get away from
anybody who
Hysteria
like what they
today.
like, but oh my god, that
I know what you
movie
think
is
about Hysteria,
so-
but Pyromania was a great album. I'll say.
Pyromania is better than Hysteria,
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it.
and High and Dry is better than both of them.
Oh, that's a great one too. No, I'll agree
Yeah.
with that 100%.
What about
Oh,
on
okay.
Kenny,
the
getting
Night.
sidetracked
Shit,
again.
buddy.
Kenny, we're
Why
trying to
would you like
sidetrack you.
That's okay. You can go to the next one. I proved
No,
my
no,
point.
keep talking.
I
about
knew,
it,
I
man.
knew it was coming from you eventually. I did,
Lori said it would be on your list. She called it.
as long
tonight.
as it wasn't number one. Because if it
Lori-
was
Lori
number
was
one,
right.
it would have been like,
I
Jim
can't
would have
ask
lost
her if she's gonna
respect. for
listen
you.
tell
tonight.
you
She's
how
like,
many
no.
times I've watched that movie. It's a great movie.
I'll agree. I enjoyed it, and I remember that was like the date movie. You know, like to go watch this.
Yeah.
When you go back and but you rewatch it, and you're like,
And that was
okay, it
also
was pretty dark in some spots. You know, and you're like, is that a
this
date
middle-aged
movie?
man is trying to fuck my teenage daughter.
And then the little doctor appointment, you know, and
yeah,
like
with Penny getting pregnant,
ooh,
having an abortion.
yeah, that's exactly. It's like it's got some darker themes than
Nobody
you
puts
originally
baby in the
thought.
corner. Yeah, I do, asshole. I'm her father, and you're going.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put you in the corner of a cell here in just a little bit. Yeah.
But you know what was never said? The older daughter was going with a serial rapist.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah.
The whole movie's fucked up.
There's
The
a
whole
lot of
movie. He was banging everybody around the club and stuff. Got Penny pregnant, and then
James-
was like, nothing.
You
was
came
said
in right
after
at a
that.
good time there. All I'm saying is when you go back and like really watch it, she's like, "What the hell did I just get into?" There's some dark themes throughout that
absolutely.
movie. When you first watch it, like when I was younger and saw it, it was just like, "Oh, dancing and they're falling in love," but then you go back and watch it, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, there's some deep dark stuff happening in multiple storylines within that movie." But so it doesn't mean it's a bad movie. I'm just saying it's got some stuff that you might gloss over.
Hey,
the
I'm
first
gonna
watch.
fucking sleep tonight. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't care.
I love it, Kenny. You got it. Stick with it, man.
Yeah.
I respect the movie. I just
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
own
see
it. I own it.
until- I take that back. I watched it on VHS like 88, 89, just because like all the girls that I worked with at the theater had seen it and they're all like, "Oh, you gotta see it, you gotta see it." And I watched it.
There
and
you
I was like, yeah.
I don't know.
I have it.
Jim shaking his head at me.
But again, it was like The Hidden. I forgot all about it. And then I watched it last year with Lori and I'm like, all right, yeah, it's good. It's all right. But
It was a hit.
It's a hit. Oh,
Whether
yeah.
you liked
Huge
it or
hit.
not, it was a hit. At the time.
I see why people like it. I respect
Although,
why
believe it
people
or
like
not,
it.
okay, and we'll go through this in a little bit, but it was a huge hit, but it did not make the top 10 of that year.
Really?
Oh,
Yep.
well,
the reason
it's such a
why
stacked
it was
year.
considered such a big hit was because you got to remember, neither of them, Swayze or Jennifer Grey, were big stars at the time. They
Right.
had been in other movies.
This
Yep.
was
Okay.
their big.
That
This was
that
it.
movie catapulted both of them to the next level, especially Swayze.
Oh yeah.
And it was the soundtrack.
Mhm.
MTV played the shit out of those videos from that movie, and that's really what made it what it became. But we'll get into it. But yeah, again, you're not wrong for loving that movie, Kenny. Everybody loves that movie. I'm the exception. I fucking hate it, so it's all good.
Jim always likes to sugarcoat things.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's shit. Move on.
Shit. Thanks for giving it to me easy, Jim.
All right, Corey, what do you got? Say
All right, we're gonna go into Full Metal Jacket.
much better
Nice.
movie. All right.
So, well, it depends who you ask, but another steelbook I have not opened yet. I have the Blu-ray that I've watched
My
it, but
copy.
yeah, but
one of my honorable mentions. Great.
I really like that one. What is your major malfunction?
Yeah.
Me so horny. Me so horny. He loved you a long time.
Love you long time.
Yeah, there's a lot of quotes from that movie, but I'll tell you what, that whole bathroom scene is pretty intense.
Yep.
The whole "what's your major malfunction," that whole. No, I thought everybody did a great job in that movie. It's very. I'll watch it again, but that's like one for me to heart. Like I said, I had the Blu-ray, watched it many times before I saw it in the theater, but bought the 4K steelbook of it, but I have not opened it and watched it. It's kind of a hard one to go back and watch too, because there's, that's talking about dark themes and some things going on.
Did you guys ever hear the about the bathroom scene? Kubrick shot it twice,
Oh,
really?
No, I didn't hear that.
and it was just the three. It was the four of them in the room: Modine, the drill instructor, Kubrick, and D'Onofrio.
Mm-hmm.
All four of them. They were the only one knew. He filmed it. He filmed it twice. What came out, and another one, and the other one was never shown.
Mm.
So, and Matthew Modine says, "I can't." He signed the NDA, so he can't go. He can't disclose what was shot.
Oh wow. I never heard about that.
Yeah, he's an interesting follow on X or Twitter, whatever the hell they call it.
Yeah.
But he said they shot two scenes and only four of them were in that room. So the only four that know what really happened in the second scene. So that's pretty
oh, sorry.
pretty
Go ahead.
chilling. No, I was just gonna say that's pretty chilling.
So I wonder how dark it went.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking when he said,
Because it was pretty damn dark, I thought. Anyway, it's
Yeah.
like Joker, like what the hell? It's like, what is your major malfunction? And it's like, oh my gosh. But
Yeah.
that is it
Arlie Army.
Army? Sorry,
Army. Yeah.
Ermy. Sorry, I'm like I said, I'll get quotes wrong and mispronounce names all the time. But he, I believe, was an actual Marine
Yes.
Corps drill instructor in real life.
Yes.
Before he started doing some of these roles, which
Track down the Boys in Company C.
Okay.
I've been championing that movie since I've been on this show with these guys.
Yep.
It came out in the 70s.
Okay.
And it's literally Full Metal Jacket before Full Metal Jacket.
Yep.
Arlie Army plays a drill instructor, and for the first half of the movie, you're in basic training. The second half of the movie, you're in Vietnam. And Boys in Company C isn't as dark. It's more comedic in tone. But I still prefer it to Full Metal Jacket, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
I love it. It's my favorite Vietnam movie.
I'm trying to mark it right now to...
Yeah, it's a harder one to track down. I'm hoping to God someday Kino or Criterion or somebody will put out a decent version of it.
I was gonna say that sounds like one that Kino would jump on, but
yeah, it's a really good movie.
But sometimes they may want to jump on it, but the licensing and all that fun stuff doesn't allow them to. But
yeah, Arlie Ermy, like I said, he plays a more realistic version of the character he plays in Full Metal Jacket, because he plays the same guy as far as screaming at these guys and being in their face, but he's not choking them out and shit.
Yeah.
And he's not physically abusing them. And he's basically, for every scene where he's in their face screaming at them, there's another scene where he's pulling them to the side and saying, look, dummy, I'm trying to keep you alive. I'm trying to keep them alive. And if you don't do what I say, you're going to fucking die. You know, that sort of thing.
Right.
So from that standpoint, I think it's a more effective movie.
Yeah. Huh. I'm marking it right now.
Awesome. The more you know.
I know. Well, that's why I love doing these streams. Honestly, I love people throwing something out that either I haven't seen or have not watched in a long time and been like, yeah, I need to go back and check that out.
That one's available on the site that shall not be named. I know that for a fact. So.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I have not sailed those seas before. So to speak.
It's fun, Corey. And after I'll tell you another good one, because Jim hit me to it, as the kids would say. So
yeah.
Pornhub.
No. How to watch it
instead of on your tablet or phone.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Okay, so number 6, right?
Yep.
All right. My number 6 has already been mentioned. Here is the first repeat of the evening. And I said that there would be repeats. And Corey mentioned this one earlier. And he said that he wasn't sure if anybody else would. And I said, oh, yeah, I think somebody was. I already mentioned one vampire movie, but my favorite vampire movie is Near Dark.
Nice.
Yep.
Because of outside of Fright Night, this is probably my second favorite vampire movie of all time. I fucking love this movie. And Corey briefly mentioned Bill Paxton, okay, but you also got Jeanette Goldstein and Lance Henriksen, and the three of them went straight from Aliens to Near Dark. And you can tell the three of them had that previous chemistry of working together, because it shows. And Bill Paxton, as great as he is as Hudson in Aliens, I like him even more in Near Dark. He is fucking hysterically funny between the I hate it when they don't shave and the finger licking good.
Absolutely.
It's so good. So number 6, Near Dark.
Tim
Thomerson, of course.
Yep.
I had to
That's
mention.
Dad.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you.
Yep.
Tim Thomerson is fantastic in the movie, as always. So yeah. And Jenny Wright.
Jenny Wright.
Beautiful Jenny Wright.
Yeah.
Beautiful Jenny Wright. Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree.
Worth a watch if you've not seen it. I'll say that. If you dig some vampire movies with a little dark humor, go for it.
Yep.
I'll say this: the scene where they're trying to block out the sun and the bullet holes are ripping through the fabric, and it's those beams of light. That's my favorite scene as far as like visuals. That's a fucking awesome scene.
Yeah, the bar scene to me is like one of the all-time 80s horror scenes. You know, it's so good. From the moment they walk in that bar to the moment they walk out of it, it's just you can't take your eyes off the screen.
Well, and
No.
Paxton turns it up in that scene too, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
all do.
Yeah, well, they all do. Yeah, I agree, 100%.
I mean, even the kid is kind of
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's definitely creepy. I'll say that. And he's turned up in other movies too. I'm
Yeah,
blanking
Joshua
on his.
Miller.
Is that I'm blanking on his name, but
Yeah, Joshua Miller. He was in River's Edge, which came out.
Yeah, that's
another
right.
freaky.
That was a big deal around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Great pick. Great pick.
Thank you.
All right. My number
You're up,
6.
Sean.
What?
I said
I
you're
know.
up, Sean.
I know. I'm good.
Don't pressure me, motherfucker.
I was trying to give you an introduction like you give us. So.
Guess which movie's on here that I'm picking?
I see
One of
your
my honorable
Schwartz is as big as
well.
mine.
Yeah, I fucking love that movie. That was a movie that I didn't appreciate at first, and I came to love a lot later. I remember the summer of '87. A lot of people were talking about it. I used to run, date myself. I used to run a computer bulletin board system. This is back before the internet, where literally one person at a time would call into my computer and look at message boards and shit. And all the kids in the neighborhood were posting the movies that they liked that summer and their recommendations, and they were all going, "Oh, you got to see Spaceballs. Oh no, you got to see Gods of Revenge." And I'm like, okay. So I wasn't too sure that I would like it, but when it came on cable or VHS or whatever, however I saw it the first time, I'm like, okay, this is all right. But it's been within the last, I would say, 10 years that I've really come to appreciate how great it is and just love it. And Lori likes it too, so we watch it sometimes, and that always helps. But yeah, later Mel Brooks gets kind of iffy, but I think that was probably his last great movie.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. People can talk about Robin Hood all they want.
Yeah.
Spaceballs was the last great Mel Brooks movie.
Yep.
And I'll never forget I saw that one opening night, not at my theater, at the big theater, the Mother's Theater or whatever. And the biggest laugh, without a doubt, was the scene with John Hurt doing the alien thing. It comes out of his chest, and all at once, "Hello, my baby, hello, my darling." And I mean, everybody in that theater lost their shit because the WB was just starting.
Yes.
And that was their thing, was the dancing frog.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, like I said, people lost their shit with that scene. And yeah, that's probably still my favorite scene in the movie.
Yeah.
Hello,
That's
my
great.
baby, hello, my darling.
I wish
I don't
I wish I would have went to work at the theater 1 year earlier, because there are so many good films that I would have loved to have dipped into and gotten the same reaction like you did.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to do that till '88 at Comb the Desert. Yeah.
Oh, the comb to yeah.
Okay,
But that's like
shit.
well, okay, but that's what I was gonna say. There's like movies, like comedies like that. They don't do that now. Like, if you notice, there was like certain ones that just had like a pick and not the full comb,
Right.
or like, so I'm like, oh my gosh, like now you'd look at it and be like, you can't do that, kind of a thing.
Offensive.
Exactly. Or
She gives great helmet.
I don't know why, but I was always grossed out by Pizza the Hut.
Yeah.
the bubbly
bubbling
cheese
dripping off.
coming out of it. And then the one android robot dude like eating pieces off.
You're
of it.
delicious.
Oh, I remember that
Surrounded
one.
by
grossing me out.
assholes.
Yeah, that's
My name is-
that's the thing I like.
My name is
How many
Barf.
assholes we got on this ship anyway? Yo, keep firing, assholes.
Ken puts up a good line.
Yeah.
It's
Immensely
it's a fun
quotable.
one.
Yeah. Like I said,
Very-
honorable mention for me. Very
yeah.
painful to keep it off the list.
Like I said, that like all of you have said too, is this year was deep.
Yeah.
It had a lot to choose from that. Yeah, you would not argue with somebody putting it on their top 10.
Absolutely not. All
Now,
right.
before we go with our top 5, do we want to rattle off what actually the top 10 was for that year, or do we want to wait until the end?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. From a financial standpoint, okay, the box office. Number 10 from that year was The Witches of Eastwick
Oh,
with $63 million.
Well, they were all pretty huge. Like,
Yeah.
Sorry, I won't talk to them.
Number 9 was Lethal Weapon
Mm-hmm.
with 65. Number 8 was Stakeout with 65.6.
Oh,
Love that movie.
that's
Yeah,
fun.
me too. Number 7, The Secret of My Success with
Oh,
$67 million.
Michael J.
Wow.
Fox. Yeah.
Number 6 was The Untouchables,
Yeah.
$76 million. Number 5 was Moonstruck with
Oh.
$80 million.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little share.
Yeah.
Now the rest, the top 4, all grossed over $100 million. Number 4, Good Morning Vietnam
Mhm.
with $124 million. That's a big hit.
Mhm.
Number 3, Beverly Hills Cop 2
Mm.
with $153 million. Number 2, Fatal Attraction
Yeah.
Oh.
with $156 million. And the number 1 grossing movie from 1987, Three Men and a Baby. $168 million domestic.
Wow.
Well, but maybe that was one you could take the family to, you know, kind of.
That one
Yeah.
was a big hit. I remember that one being
But-
a huge hit.
I think ones that can cross over age barriers can, if they're good, they can do even better. You know, with
Three
that,
of those
you know.
guys were powerhouses.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Magnum, Cheers, Police Academy.
Mhm.
Yep.
Cocoon.
Yep, absolutely. And then real quickly, the Oscars that year.
Oh yeah.
Best foreign language film, Babette's Feast from Denmark.
I missed that one.
Yeah. I
Best
missed that
supporting
one.
actress, Olympia Dukakis from Moonstruck.
All right.
Best supporting actor, Sean Connery from The Untouchables. Great,
Nice.
I fucking love it.
Nice. Mhm.
Best actress, Cher from Moonstruck.
Hmm.
Best actor, Michael Douglas from Wall Street. Best director, Bernardo Bertolucci from The Last
The
Emperor.
last, I fell
Oh,
asleep.
yeah.
in
Best
that.
picturer, The Last
The
Emperor.
Last Emperor.
Ah.
And those are your Academy Awards and box office results from 1987.
So you said Douglas won for Wall Street, but he was Wall Street and Fatal Attraction that year?
Yes,
No,
it was a very
was a-
big year.
That was a big year for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to say, because those both did well.
both big hits.
Yeah.
'Cause Wall Street made a lot of money too.
Yeah.
I really
Hydra
thought he was
Bond-
going to split the vote. The vote, and Robin Williams won it that year. I really thought Robin was going to win it that year
for Good Morning.
for Good
Yeah.
Morning
Yeah.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Douglas. Yeah, that was a big year for him, man.
Yeah.
Hide your rabbits.
Yeah, I detest that movie. Everybody, loves
I
that
just still
movie,
remember
but
that.
I hate that movie.
That-
I took a date to see that movie.
you took a date to see that movie?
Me and my
You were just
ex-wife
like,
saw that
all right,
movie
fine.
on a date together.
Yeah.
Did you get the
That
same
was-
result as me? The glare during the whole fucking movie. Like, don't you ever do that shit. It's like,
No.
it's a movie.
No. She
I'll
ended
kill
up
your
beat-
bunny too if you do that to me.
She ended up trying to beat me up like the next week, so that was the end of that relationship. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, my ex gave me a bunch of shit saying, you better
Oh, wow.
never cheat on me. And then she ended up developing a speech impediment. She couldn't say no to anybody but me.
Good night, folks.
Sean liked that one.
Ba-dum-bump. And that's our show
Pride
for
of
tonight.
Veal.
No.
That's right. That's why she's my ex-wife. Hey, Kenny, what you got? Number 5, buddy.
All right.
So many
Number
things to
5.
say, but I'm gonna shut my mouth. Let's go, Kenny. Come on.
All right. Number 5 is the second highest on the Rotten Tomatoes with an 88 and a 79 popcorn meter. And that is, I'll bet you guys don't have this movie on your list, Hollywood Shuffle.
Oh,
I knew that was going to be on your
no,
list.
I don't.
I knew that was going to be on your list. Great movie.
It was in
I
my
know
top
how much
20,
you
Kenny.
love that movie.
Movie
That's
is still Robert Townsend
yes. Thank
Yes.
you. Yeah.
has every Wayans brother in it. It's the greatest. My best friend who passed away, he was a black guy and he had the Jerry curl. That's that. Put down the activator, man. Put down the activator. Put down the activator. And when he got up the chair, he had a big stain on the back of the couch. we went to see that in the theater, and this was like a little theater because it only played like limitedly. It didn't get like a big thing. We were fucking dying laughing, you know. Oh my god! It's still I bought. Sean had told me the Criterion came out. I bought the Criterion when Sean told me it came out. I didn't know it came out. Oh, still a remarkably funny movie.
Yep.
I need to check it out. I honestly have never seen it before.
Yeah,
I'm marking it down. You know, I'm marking it down too.
It was in
that
my
and
top
The Boys
20.
and Company C. I got some movies to watch.
No, I knew for a fact that was going to be on your list, Kenny, because I remember when we did our favorite comedies, that was on your list. So yeah, great movie,
It's
absolutely great movie. Yeah, it is very funny.
And
if I owned it, it would possibly make my list. So yeah, it's great.
Catchphrase Corey was there's always work at the post office. And then you can't get through Witherspoon, John Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Winky dinky dog. Say it with me, Bobby. Winky dinky dog.
That guy was a national treasure, man. I love John Witherspoon. Boomerang.
I sent you guys the clip for that, right? With the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
About him.
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. It's a great pick.
Excellent pick, Kenny.
I like it. I love hearing some different things too. So yeah, I got some movies adding to my.
Yeah, we haven't had too many repeats yet.
I love me, Corey. I'll give you different.
I love it. I love it. But I've heard other people singing praises of that movie too. So I'll say that for sure. It's definitely one I need to check out.
I'm honestly surprised that Robert Townsend didn't get bigger as a result of that movie.
I am stunned he didn't.
He didn't get the career he deserved.
No,
I know he did a lot of TV work.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah,
he should have been a much bigger director.
Just think of '87. He directed Eddie Murphy Raw, and then he did Hollywood Shuffle, and then he helped the Wayans brothers with I'm Going to Get You, Sucker.
Oh, that was a fun one too.
And the Five Heartbeats, which is
Five Heartbeats is so under fucking rated. That needs a Criterion.
Dang, that's a lot of. Those are a lot of titles to be involved with.
Meteor Man. Just kidding.
Yeah. And then Meteor Man happened.
Yeah, I think that was the killer.
There's a lot of people that have careers that are like, I want to call a redo on that one. But that's way more than a career in movies than I ever had. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, what you got, Kenny? Corey, sorry.
All right, we're gonna go with Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Nice.
Oh,
little Candy, a little. What's his face? Steve Martin. Sorry, I was blanking. What's his face? I remembered Candy. I remember the important one. This one I always had a lot of fun with. This has just become just the annual watch for me. It's a lot of comedy. They're a lot of fun. Both of them are geniuses in comedy. They both show it off in the best way, and there's a lot of heart to it too. I'll say with some of these, so it pulls into a lot of family dynamics and relationships, and it hits on a lot of different things. So a lot of comedy, a lot of fun, but definitely pulls at the heartstrings for me anyway. In a lot of ways, and in a good way. So,
John Hughes' best movie.
Oh gosh, I would not argue with you very long at all.
I struggled to keep that one off the list because,
like I said, well, like we all said, there's like so many that we probably don't have on our list that you're like, I could easily have put that on the list. But
that's my favorite John Hughes movie without a doubt. That's probably my favorite Steve Martin movie. It's probably my favorite John Candy movie. I mean, it's a great movie.
There's not too many with Candy in it that I don't enjoy. He just was crazy.
Her last baby come out sideways. She didn't scream or nothing. What a trooper!
Those aren't pillows. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of good quotes on that one. For sure.
I can't even do the fucking whatever he was doing.
And I just love the whole thing that he's a shower curtain ring salesman, you know,
Yeah.
and just like some of the stuff like that. But
These earrings are made with real ivory. And from NASA, they have anti-helium. So
I like when at the diner when he goes, go ahead and count it, $273.14.
yeah.
Nothing. You think we were robbed? You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
oh, there's a lot of good stuff with that. But yeah, you got your. I mean, it's kind of like your the Odd Couple, you know, kind of again, you know, like
The
it's
buddy movie.
Yeah, buddy
Yeah.
movie, Odd Couple. But it hits in like mean that in a good way. Like it hits in a good way, and they play off each other so well. You got the straight guy, you got the screwball, you know. It's a good time, and like I said, then it leans into some, you know, things I think a lot of us can relate to. You know, like some things that kind of, like I said, pull at the heartstrings a little bit, and when you can kind of mix all that and bring some emotions out of you, it's a movie's doing a good thing, or it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's bringing some emotions out of you. But that's a annual watch for me.
Oh yeah.
You could start by getting that fucking smile out that fucking face.
I don't like your tone, sir.
Really? I didn't like the way that your fucking company left me out in the middle of a fucking job nowhere for a fucking car that wasn't fucking there. I want a fucking car right fucking now.
Sir, do you have your receipt?
I threw it away.
But there's like so
You're
much crap
fun.
like that I think we can all relate to, you know, in like
Oh,
some
yeah.
way. Maybe that not that exact situation, but you're just like, are you effing kidding me right now? Like, come on. Like,
Gee, I've never seen anybody picked up by their testicles before.
but then
Do you have any idea how happy I am? I didn't kill you. Do you have any idea how happy I would have been if you had?
well, there's a lot of funny parts to that. You got the little cameo of Kevin Bacon at the
Yeah.
beginning. And so is that true that it's supposed to be kind of a tie over to
She's having a baby.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know
At
if
the
that
end
was
of-
just like fan
At the end of
theory or
she's
if that
having
was
a
like
baby, they show people from like every fucking John Hughes movie in production
Yeah.
at the time coming up with different names
yeah.
for the baby.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Awesome.
yep, that was mine.
Great pick, dude.
Great pick.
And the ending of that movie is the guy sitting in the office still looking at the fucking different things and going, yep. Again, seen that one too. 1,000 times at that theater.
Many, many times.
Okay, you were speaking about buddy movie. Well, I said it's a buddy movie. There's another great buddy movie from that year. My number 5. It has gone down as one of the greatest buddy cop movies of all time, and I certainly won't disagree.
Oh.
Lethal Weapon. I fucking love this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was
And
wondering when that was going to show up.
Mel Gibson,
It might show up again. Who knows?
Danny Glover, and say it with me, guys. Crazy Gary Busey.
Gary
So,
Busey.
yeah, fucking love Lethal Weapon.
I'm-
I know it'll be mentioned again. I'll shut the fuck up now so we can
no,
move
no,
on.
keep going, man.
No,
Keep going.
like
you
I
were
said,
first
so-
bullet. I'm
yeah.
too old for this shit.
Yep, absolutely.
And I love looking back. But that's where I love looking back at that one. And when Danny Glover is going on about he's too old for this shit and he's younger than what I am right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
I know.
it hits a
Supposed to
little
be
different
50
now.
in that movie, and they're treating him like he's grandpa, and I'm like, I'm 58, man. I'm
Yeah,
59
exactly.
this year. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. The toilet scene, like the
Well,
whole.
that's the second one.
Oh shit!
true.
Okay, I'm mixing them up. Sorry.
No, Crazy Gary Busey's in the first one.
Was the
and
first
Joe
one
Pesci
the
and South
but
Africans.
you're black?
No, that's the second one.
Oh my gosh!
South
Okay,
African.
okay, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
No, this one is.
Why'd you invite me on
This
this
one
thing?
is Mr. Joshua will be coming for you.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh!
Yeah, right, Mr. Joshua. Yeah, right, man.
So, oh my gosh, I'm mixing them all up. Which I still love the second one too. I'll say
The
that.
second one is one of those few sequels that's just as good as the other.
I think the second was great too. First one, Christmas tree scene, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I got one out of that. But yeah, and there was some darker stuff in this one too. I'll say when you.
Well, yeah, because this was the one that for half the movie Mel Gibson's suicidal.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, and it's some of the best acting he's ever done, as far as I'm
Mhm.
concerned, where he's just sitting there with the gun, looking at it, and holds it up to his head, and then he does it, and then he puts it under his chin, then he puts it under his mouth, and it's all in his eyes, and it's just he's great. He's
and the
great.
thing with Glover, where he throws his thumb in the hammer, you know, and he's like, "You're not joking." Like
you really are crazy. And he's like,
yeah. He's like, everybody thinks you're just trying to.
I'm hungry. I'm going to go get something to eat.
Yeah, he's like, he's like, I'm gonna go grab something to eat. Okay, please tell me I'm not messing this one up though too. But is this the first one where he's with the jumper on the side of the building? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, I was mixing them all up so bad. But that one is pretty good. He's like, you want to go? You want to go? I want to go. Let's go.
They come out in a balloon, and the jumper guy's like, he's trying to kill me.
He's like, you want to go? I want to go. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, Mel Gibson at his top, Danny Glover, love him. He's awesome in this one too. But
yeah, crazy Gary Busey though, man.
Oh,
I mean, he's just fucking awesome.
Oh, who's the main bad guy?
That fight scene at the end is ridiculous.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you know, it is. It really is. Under no world are they going to let these two guys go at it while the entire LAPDs are circling and watching them, even with the helicopters and shit. Yeah. It's like the lawyer would get this guy off as soon as they get arrested him for, you know, police battery and blah, 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 blah. But for the movie's point of view, it was great. Because you got that great line from Danny Glover. Get that piece of shit off my lawn.
Yeah, exactly. They ram through his house too, don't they? At Christmas time, like
every one of his houses, every one of those movies, his house gets fucked up. They drove through the first one. They blew up his bathroom in the second one. The third one, I forgot what they did, but that was when they were doing some addition to it or whatever, and people showed up in that one. And the fourth one, they burned down. They burned his house down because they tied them all up and set the house on fire.
I like that. I had to look up the name because I was blanking on it, but the general Mitchell Ryan.
Ryan's great.
Yeah. I always thought he plays a good.
And Tom Atkins, got to mention.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Because he was the dad, right? Of the other. Yeah.
His war buddy.
Yeah. Yep.
Kill them.
And then the helicopter.
Kill them. You can do that. You owe me.
Mitchell Ryan was on Dharma and Greg.
Yes, he was.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was her father.
Oh yeah.
No, it was Greg's father.
Greg's father. Right.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tell you another scene I love, and you can tell me it's the wrong movie. But the limo and the helicopter, and then Mel Gibson spotting up,
yeah,
with the shot, and that whole sequence I thought was pretty good on that.
Because after it goes tits up, they tie him up in the where he gets tortured by Al Young.
Mm-hmm.
Who shows up in every fucking movie, and you're like, hey, that's the guy from Die Hard. Hey, that's the guy from Big Trouble in Little China.
And you're like, bad shit's gonna happen right now.
See, there you go. All right, we got to keep moving here.
All right, sorry.
Yeah.
No, that was all me.
No, I contributed.
All
right. You repeat. Near Dark.
Nice.
Near Dark. Nice.
That Blu-ray with the Twilight cover.
Yeah, I hate this cover. I hate this cover so bad. I hate this whole thing because there's no special features on this. So I actually went back out and bought the DVD copy that you owned, Corey.
Oh,
special features.
That's a good copy.
Copy of that down that you got, Sean.
Yeah.
At the store by me. They wanted $55 for that sucker. Previously used. That's how much it's going for. And it was like
out of print.
Yeah, it's been out of print for a long time. And again, that Twilight cover kills me. And I'm just like, nope, I can't do it. I'll stick to my DVD.
Tell Arrow they need to put a 4K box set out of that.
Yeah. I thought Scream Factory would have done it years ago.
Scream would be a good one for it. Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's a rights issue.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah. But, which is stupid. Like, do you want to make money off of it? Like, I don't know. These rights issue things, I'm like, okay, you're not doing anything with it right now.
That's one of those movies, though. It's a cult movie. It's got a very rabid audience. People who've seen it love it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say the majority of people have never fucking heard of it.
Right, but
Yeah.
if you put it out on Scream or Kino or something like that, like they pull some
Oh,
obscure
it
things,
would-
you
it
know,
would-
like
Get decent numbers.
yeah, like,
Yeah, I think it's just a question of how much the rights cost versus how much they think they're going to pull in on it.
Right.
So
but the
Right.
people who own the rights, if they're not making anything off of it, like why not bring the price down a little bit and sell? I
Yeah,
don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
maybe I'm simplifying it too much, but
I don't know.
yeah,
But
this is the
great
market where
fun
we
one.
don't understand where
Yeah.
they're giving up physical media, and it's like, oh, it's only a $2 billion a year industry or whatever. Like, oh, only okay, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Dick Shark can get a 4K, but can't get a blue.
Okay, no, I've had conversations about this. I'm like, you see the shit that's getting 4Ks? No shade on that stuff, but like, there's some big time films that I'm like, they can't even get a Blu-ray, and this
Yep.
one's
Right.
getting a 4K. But anyway,
Great pick.
All right.
so did you see this originally in the theater or later on?
No,
Or-
I saw it VHS with my
Okay.
girlfriend at the time. We rented it and we both loved it. She was a big Bill Paxton fan,
yeah.
and she rented it on the strength of the fact that he was in it. And yeah, absolutely. From then on, I was a huge Bill Paxton fan.
Sorry, I won't take you too far off this, but
No, you're
talking
fine.
about vampire movies and ones that are maybe not as known, not saying the same year or anything like that, but Night Flyer. Have you ever?
Yes, Stephen King movie.
Mm-hmm. Have
It
you ever
was-
seen it?
We talked
I have
about
not.
it. The one with
Okay.
Jose
Yeah,
Ferrer.
we've talked about it on the show, but I
Okay.
haven't seen it yet.
Sorry, that's another kind of under the radar one. I'll
Mhm.
say.
Yeah, that's the early 90s.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's on my
sorry.
list.
Yeah,
No,
it's a
that's-
great movie.
Great movie.
And I saw Miki and Kira popping
Yeah,
in here.
so did
thank you.
I. Like, hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies.
The greatest
Thanks,
twins
Brian.
in blue or YouTube right there.
The Wonder Twins.
The Wonder Twins. All right,
All right,
Kenny, what
Kenny.
you got?
All right. Number 4 on my list is looking. Where the hell did it go? Okay. I just wanted to give the scores. I know what it is, but I'll give it anyway. It's Overboard. Goldie Hawn.
Oh,
and Kurt Russell.
yeah,
Nice.
that's a fun one.
Yeah, it got like a low critics, but it's 73 for popcorn.
Yeah, that was a sleeper. That year.
Yeah.
That was
That's a
a
fun one.
TNT made movie. It was a cable
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
on video store. That
Yep.
was because I was working at the video store at the time. That was a word of mouth movie, boy.
Yep.
We couldn't
Absolutely.
keep that in the movie in the video store.
I absolutely love that one. I own it, and I adore it, and I love the whole story of the two of them, and that they're still kicking it together. You know, like
Yep.
it's kind of cool. It's like one of those cool stories where they were in their heydays when they met up and
Yeah.
and got married, and they're still. I couldn't even tell you how many years they've been married now, but they love over it. There you go.
Kate Hudson has great stories about that. She said that, as she calls him, Grandpa Marshall treated that like a soundstage for all the kids to play in.
Yeah.
Mm.
But no, I think it's cool that they're still
Yeah. They've
together
been
after all these
83.
years.
83, I think, is when they got together, because that's Swing Shift
Yeah.
is when they got together. So yeah, 83. So yeah, well over 40 years, and for Hollywood standards, that's fucking unheard of. So good
Oh
for them.
shoot, yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
That's like
Even regular-
Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson are like that.
I'm even just regular standards. That's
Yeah.
pretty much unheard of. So
Yeah,
it's
first
like,
time around, I was married for 5.
well, I'm not saying any judgment, but when you throw the whole Hollywood thing into it too, I'm like, that's
Yeah.
They're not
that's
actually
cool.
married though, are they?
Yeah.
Are
Well,
they?
Well, I thought they were.
they've never legally gotten married.
Oh,
They've
for sure.
been-
They'd be
Oh,
common
I
law.
didn't-
they've been together as a monogamous couple ever since. I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
basically they decided from an early age, or from the beginning, that they didn't want to put any title on their relationship.
Okay. Okay.
But by all intents and purposes, yeah, they're married.
Well, you can
they're
say that, but they've
common
been
law married, if nothing else. I mean,
Right,
yeah,
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
40 fucking years, they got kids together. They got grandkids together. So
Yeah.
I think there's a commitment.
Okay. I didn't realize that, but yeah, but they chose to be exclusive for a long period
Right.
of
Yeah.
time. So
Oh, yeah.
even that,
You can't
Yeah,
tie
no,
down snake.
I
Come
get what
on
you're
now.
yeah, yeah. But I still think it's cool. I've seen some older interviews with them, and then some of the kids coming into it too, and talking about growing up with them. You know, some of the kids were before Kurt, and then some were after, and like, but it's just that I don't know. It's a cool story. I'll just say that.
Hey, I've been in love with Goldie Hawn
Oh, she's a
more or
sweetheart.
less my entire life since Laughing.
Yep.
When I was a real little kid.
Yep.
And Kurt Russell, same thing. I mean, I'm not in love with the guy, but I do love the
Hey,
guy.
but
you
if
know
you're
what
gonna
I
have a
mean?
man crush,
I
mean,
love him as much as a heterosexual man can love another.
He-
Okay?
he-
Let's put it that way.
he's a cool dude. I'll say
Yeah,
that.
when Kurt Russell dies someday, God forbid, I will weep.
Oh, yeah.
So
he's one of those that you hear the voice and you know exactly who's talking. You know, like he's
Yeah.
got that a very, and you could say that for a lot of people, but he's got a very distinct voice that when you hear it, you're like,
well, again, that's another one of those guys that's been constant in my life because he started off as a Disney guy.
yeah.
And I saw a lot of those Disney movies at the theater as a kid. You know, Super Dad. Saw that at the fucking drive-in.
Oh yeah.
The
yeah.
computer with tennis shoes. Saw that one at a little tiny theater that became a porn theater. And then the mob blew it up. True story.
Did you live in Youngstown, Ohio, by chance at that time?
No, not at all. But I digress.
What was funny is they said they met on a I can't remember if it was Disney, but it was a musical movie where they were dancing in it, and they met each other for the first time, but then kind of didn't see each other for a long time.
They were both with other people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but this was like one of the first times they were like almost like kids.
Yeah.
But his mom was very into like casting and like dancing and stuff like that, and apparently she was like, "Oh, she's got that. She's got it," you know, kind of a thing. And
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. I can't remember now. Sky High. That was one my son always loved.
Yeah.
Do you ever see that one with you got Kurt Russell in there,
And
Kelly
Bruce.
Preston, Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, Bruce is in that one.
Yeah, and I remember watching that one a ton of times. But yeah, they both have spanned a lot of decades for their movies. But I'll shut up now. Sorry.
It's all
Well,
good,
guess
man.
what? It's your turn to talk. So
No,
Number
you might
4.
regret that. So it's my turn.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Number
All right,
4.
we're gonna go back to vampire movies. We're gonna do Lost Boys since it's been talked about already. And love the cover of this one. That's an iconic scene when they're hanging from the bridge and the whole mist or fog or whatever, and they start dropping off of that. But I'll just say, love that movie, and whoever's idea it was to throw the burly shirtless guy with the saxophone in there all oiled up, you know, whatever. But
I still believe.
he's going for it, man. I'll say that. He's definitely giving his all.
Only person on that beach sexier than Jamie Gertz.
Yes, to the Lost Boys. Yeah, that's a great one. And was it the Frog Brothers? I always thought that was kind of funny. The Frog Brothers, and but that whole, and we were talking about earlier too, great soundtrack to it too. So it's kind of killer when it's a great movie and you got a great soundtrack, and then you go out and buy the cassette, or you know, exactly. They should have made a spin-off movie of just him, the oiled, shirtless saxophone,
oily
Rambo with
sax
sax.
guy, sax guy.
I got one for the girls. Who's hotter, Rambo with the sax or Rob Lowe in St. Elmo's Fire with the saxophone?
Oh my gosh.
Got to go with greased up sax guy from the Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Man. He would make Rob Lowe his bitch. Come here, pretty boy.
Somehow somehow he made a saxophone rocking. You know, he was like going for it.
What about John Cusack in Better Off Dead, man? He racks up sax too, man.
Yeah.
While the
that's
claymation TV dinners are up
true.
on
That
top.
is-
Oh, yeah.
That is true. That is true.
oh, there you go. There you go, Kenny. There's your answer.
Well, Rob Lowe, right there.
I
Thank you,
certainly
ladies.
would not agree with the ladies or disagree with the ladies. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Kenny just has a newfound respect for you too. So that you picked, but no, it's a fun movie. If you like anything vampire a little bit, but I would even say this one would go into maybe a I'm not. I don't mean this a bad way. We were talking about like The Gate, like
It's a horror comedy.
yeah, but like to kind of get into it, like it's not full out like
The only reason
crazy
why that
gore
movie
and-
is rated R is because there's a couple of F-bombs in it.
yeah.
And there's one quick scene where they're doing the little massacre at the beach, and you see Kiefer Sutherland bite into a guy's head,
Yeah.
and you see some blood spray. That is literally the most graphic scene in that movie. Everything else would fit into a PG-13 film.
Oh yeah.
Well,
If that movie
but
came
then
out today, it'd be PG-13.
Oh, absolutely.
I figured it was the saxophone guy that. but agree. Great movie, but I could see that being a gateway horror movie for people, like to
Easily.
start tiptoeing into it, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But
My ex-wife, who, like I said, we were dating at the time, and to her credit, I mean, I say a lot of shit about the woman, but I'll give her credit. I drug her to a lot of fucking horror movies when we were dating. I mean, a lot of them. Okay. And she hated horror movies. She was like Kenny. She liked rom-coms and stuff like that. The Lost Boys, on the other hand, was the exception. She fucking loved that movie because, again, it's like you said, it's a fun movie. It's not scary. There's not one moment in The Lost Boys that's scary. Not one.
well, visually too, it's very
It's a music video.
yeah.
Oh,
like I
yeah.
said,
That is
it's
an
an attractive
80s horror movie.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
A
lot of
the look and
pretty
the
visuals.
costume design and the hair and the music and everything else. It screams 80s.
Well,
Yeah.
and back in the day, there were so many of the gals I knew. They were all excited because you got the Coreys, both the Coreys and there, Haim and Feldman. So you always had that. What team are you, Haim or Feldman?
Yeah.
So
Jason Patrick, he's just dreamy.
he was kind of dreamy.
Jason Patrick's actually very good in that movie.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Keith or
Kiefer
Sutherland.
Sutherland's great.
He's a good bad boy in that one.
Yep.
I could see it. Yeah. But
Yeah, came off of Stand By Me and did The Lost Boys. I mean, that was a nice 1-2 punch from Keith.
love the Coreys.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
No, I remember that was there was a time where you couldn't see a locker door without one of the Coreys posted on there as somebody's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, a
Locker
couple
door.
of the movies that those two did together were great. And then they did a lot of crap. Yeah. I'm looking at
License
you,
to Drive,
Another
come on.
Dream. License to Drive's good. I
That's what
that
I'm
too.
saying.
Great
But
movie.
and I always had a crush on
Heather Graham.
Heather Graham, and then what was the other one? Dream a Little Dream.
Yeah. I fucking
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not saying
Salinger.
it's a good
Meredith
movie.
Salinger.
Girl, yeah.
The gal.
Meredith Salinger.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
So Heather Graham and then her, both of those. I
Yeah.
remember seeing those movies. Like everybody with all the. Yeah, he's the bad boy. He plays it well.
Yep.
But-
I remember watching Journey of Natty Gann and going,
Oh yeah.
holy shit, that's
Yeah.
Meredith Salinger?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. There's a movie you don't hear about every day.
Yeah,
That was one that's one I grabbed when the Disney Club thing was shutting down.
Mm.
The gold
Yeah.
label Blu-rays, that was one of them I was able to grab before that fully shut down, because I remember watching that one as a kid. But yeah, Cusack, right? And her. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so
Cusack
I'm
was on
not
everything back then.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, I could talk about her eyes for a while, but then I'll get all steamy. So we'll go. No, I'm just kidding.
Same thing here, except a little bit lower down. Anyway,
Oh, Jim not pulling punches.
Welcome to the show, Corey.
Nope.
All right. All right, Jim, what you got?
okay, number 4.
Movies,
been
not
mentioned.
not anatomy.
Now we're
What's your
gonna
next movie?
start getting into the repeats.
All right, yeah.
Oh, I'm
We've already had a
it's,
couple.
it's gonna happen. It has to
So
happen.
it's already happened. So,
Well, but even more, I think.
but
yeah.
here comes the one from Sean's list that is a repeat on my list, and yeah, same thing with him. First time I saw this, I was like, "Hey, this is the same movie. Holy shit! Now this movie's funny. What the hell's happening? It's a fever dream." Evil Dead 2: Dead by
Yeah,
Dawn, without a doubt. I adore everything about this movie, warts and all. Like I said, I made the joke that now you could see the wire on the eyeball, because of high def. I don't give a shit. It's still, I fucking love it. It's just so much fun. And to me, like I said, there's been a lot of horror comedies. I mean, we mentioned The Lost Boys, and that's a horror comedy. Okay.
Yep.
To me, this is the perfect horror comedy because it's scary in addition to being funny. Most horror comedies are one or the other.
Right.
This is both.
It still has some gory pretty gory
Very.
moments.
Yeah.
Very. This was released unrated originally. I did not see this one theatrically. I saw this on video the first time around. It's the only one in my list and in my big list that I didn't see at the theater because we never got it at any of the theaters in my chain. But yeah, adore this movie.
Oh, absolutely.
That's number 4.
Love for that.
All right.
I'll tell you what, it's easy to look back at something and be like, oh, it wouldn't work without this or that. But Bruce Campbell, man, it's hard to see that pulling off as hard as it did without.
Those movies don't work without him.
I'll say that. Some people would be like, oh, you can say that now because you're just looking back and it. But oh my gosh, he did such a great job in that role. Yeah. Like he's hilarious. He's hilarious.
I can't imagine anybody playing.
No, there's nobody else's Ash.
Kind of the stumbling, cocky at the same time. Like I don't know.
I saw that guy when he was promoting Army of Darkness at a horror comedy,
that's nice.
And he was doing those flips and shit on stage with no padding.
Yeah,
nothing. I mean, just doing it, and it was like, man, this is awesome. But dude, you're going to be crippled before you hit 50. I mean, it's like. And it's really sad what's going on with him right now.
Oh yeah,
he's sick. Godspeed. I hope he's well. But just like Kurt Russell, when he goes, I'm gonna weep.
Oh God,
love Bruce Campbell.
I agree with what's going on with him. I heard some podcast not too long ago. It sounded like things were like heading a little bit better in the right direction.
He says it's bad, but it's not to the point where it's terminal or anything. It's just
still,
it's serious.
Yeah, for sure.
You can just So, but like I said, he's one of those guys that I've just have adored for 40 plus years. So.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right, Sean.
My number 4 is another repeat. Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't feel bad.
Yeah. It's great.
And the Rotten Tomatoes score on that, Kenny, 93%.
Yeah, that movie was a critical hit. Not a huge box office hit, though.
No. Made $30.9 million.
Yeah, it was a sleeper.
I think the VHS is what
Cable.
It was later on in cable.
That was a word of mouth hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
that was one of those movies that you'd go to somebody else's house and like, oh, we're watching Princess Bride. Oh, okay. And then we go over to somebody else's house. Oh, we're watching Princess Bride. Oh, okay. So
what else helped it too? It had Fred Savage in it when he was getting really popular with Wonder Years. That was always on.
Yeah, he was pretty young in that. Probably pretty early on in young Wonder Years, but
yeah, I told you you'd hear about that movie again, Corey.
Oh yeah.
No,
and
hey,
which I don't.
You might hear about it again.
I won't, but I won't blame anybody because that was it's a great one. It's so quotable, absolutely. And that was like one of those that, like you said, I think all through my high school and college, it didn't matter. Like we'd end up somewhere and like, hey, let's put on Princess Bride. It's like it's one of those that would keep on being put on. And I think I had a little stretch where I got kind of worn out on it, but then had a stretch without it. And then we were talking earlier when I brought it up, just showing it to my kids for the first time and them enjoying it, and it made me enjoy it. I've had a few movies like that where I got a little worn out on them, had a little break, and then brought it back out to see what the kids thought about it when they got a little bit older, and they enjoyed it a lot, and it brought the joy back into it. And then I'm a fan.
Corey, how old's your kids?
Right now I have one. My youngest will be 20 this year, and the oldest is 23.
Okay,
so 23 and 20. Sorry,
I was just asking because I showed my nieces Drop Dead Fred, and they didn't get it.
Yeah,
they didn't get it. I was just wondering if you
I didn't get it either.
There was a lot of people at the time that didn't get it. Yeah.
I still didn't get it, but no, just got two. Yeah, got a boy that's 23 and a little girl. Oh, a little girl. I said little girl.
Well,
My
still your
daughter.
little girl, dude.
She'll always
still
be
your
my
little
little girl, but she'll be 20 this year. So
Yep. She'll always be your little girl, pal.
Yep. So
No,
anyway, that's
great
where I'm
pick,
at.
Sean.
But it's fun,
Thank
like
you.
watch it. Like I said, I remember when she was young, showing it to her the first time in that out in the water scene with the screaming eels or whatever, that whole thing.
Screaming eels.
I was just like, maybe I need to shut this off. And then we ended up watching the whole thing, but like 3 days later, I think she was like, "Can we watch that again?" And I'm like, "Okay." Yeah,
And
like,
did you say,
okay, I
as you
didn't
wish?
Still works.
Yeah.
Still has the
As you
pull.
wish. As you wish. But anyway, that's a great one. That's one that will just go down as a lot of them this year will go down as like just classics.
They already have.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
They
yeah.
already have.
When you see generations like that still enjoying them.
That's
Like,
when you know it's timeless.
They weren't born decades and decades after it came out, and then they still love it. So
My 30-year-old stepson stopped by the house today, and I told him about what we were doing tonight. And he was like, 1987, why that? And I said, it's a great year. And I said, look at my shelf. I said, that stack right there, that's my top 10. And he glanced at my top 10 and he was like, holy shit. And I was like, yeah, dude. So.
Well, it's like almost one of those, like, that was all the same year.
Yeah.
It's like, yep. So
An abundance of riches.
Yep.
Yes.
It was it. They all a lot of things were firing off at that year. So nope, great one.
All right, Kenny, top
All right,
three.
Kenny, what you got? Top
All
three.
right. Number 3. My favorite Arnold movie, The Running Man.
I was waiting for you. I knew
Let's
that was
go.
going to be on your list again because I know how much you love that movie. There you go.
Yep. Love that movie. My favorite Arnold movie.
So what really jumped out for you in that movie? I love the movie, so I'm not questioning why you like it. But
Richard
like,
Dawson.
okay, yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Family
Dawson
Feud.
was.
He played a great.
Match Game's my favorite game show growing up. I used to watch it with my mom and my aunt. And just Richard Dawson, just everything he did, just exuded. And what I've read about him, that was him. He basically wasn't acting. That was him, basically being a real asshole. Because that's how
he
he
was loving it.
That's how he was on
reveled in
Match Game too. Because they didn't like him on Match Game, and when he got Family Feud, his ego just went to a holy hell. But it's just a great movie, just good movie.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite villain, or not villain, but
Dynamo?
Dynamo. Okay.
Dynamo.
I love it because it's always all the people he had to go up against. It's kind of fun to have like which ones you really went for or liked or whatever. But
see, I thought your favorite stalker was going to be Captain Freedom because that fucking workout video that he does at the beginning is one of the
Feel
funniest
the
things ever.
Yeah,
Jesse Ventura is great.
but I do like when he is in later. Isn't he the one that throws the fit and is like
Yeah,
tearing
he's
stuff off? He's like, "What is this crap? This is supposed to be just us fighting to the death."
And that's
Well,
another
sure.
movie
Hey, Brian.
that I know the ending of like the back of my hand.
Hey, Brian.
And most people don't, because after the credits are over and the music's over, you hear an announcement from the announcer. You've been watching The Running Man. It's been brought to you by. If you'd like to be a contestant on The Running Man, send an application to The Running Man at P.O. Box, blah, 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 Los Angeles. Then get a weapon, go out and do something really despicable. That's how it ends.
I missed that.
Yep.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
like
know
the
that
old lady. That Ben Richards is one bad motherfucker.
He's one bad motherfucker.
That is funny. I remember that.
I'd love to see you eat that contract, but I hope you have enough room for my fist because I'm going to stick it down your throat and rip out your goddamn spine. Yeah, great.
I don't know why I always like Buzz. Was it Buzzsaw?
Yeah.
Buzzsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're all pretty cool, but
This saw's a part of me, Richards. Now it's going to be a part of you. Yeah. I've
All
seen
of
that
them
movie
over
way
the
too many
top, but in a
times.
fun way. In a fun way. But
I watched the new Running Man
Mm.
with my wife because
Mhm.
she had never seen either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we watched the new one first,
Okay.
and she really liked it.
Mhm.
She didn't like the ending, okay, which
Yeah.
hey, nobody likes the ending, okay, but she liked the movie. Then we put on the Schwarzenegger one, and I was like, okay, now here's the real version, and she fucking hated it.
Really?
She was like, "This is the dumbest movie I have ever watched." And I'm like, "You got to remember, honey." I said, "This was a dumb movie back then." I said, "But it's one of those movies that people absolutely love because of nostalgia or whatever." Because it wasn't a big hit either at the time.
No,
you
I
know?
think another, I know I'm repeating myself, but I think another VHS king, like,
Yeah.
like when it came back on rental and cable runs and stuff like that, that's where they came out ahead with it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I like
maybe
the
not
new
from the
version.
ticket sales, but
I like the new version just because it's very true to the source material.
yeah,
Right.
Whereas the Schwarzenegger movie has nothing to
Right.
do with the source material.
Other than
However,
the name.
from an entertainment standpoint, the '87 version is better. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just it's
Yeah.
fun. It's just a
It's-
fun movie.
It's brainless fun.
Yeah, I have fun with both of them in different ways. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna throw up all over you. Go ahead. Nobody will notice with this shit. Maria Conchita Alonso
Oh yeah.
looked so goddamn good in that little outfit. Whew.
yeah,
Can you say camel toe? Woo! Yeah, I went there. All right, let's go.
all right. Whew. Whew. Making me blush here, Jim. Come on now.
All right, Corey, number
All right,
3.
Corey.
Well, how can I follow that up? It's like, whew. So we're gonna have another repeat.
Yep,
We're gonna go with,
We're gonna have a lot of repeats.
Lethal Weapon.
Yep.
So I got the 4-pack right there, but yeah, Lethal Weapon. Oh my gosh, set the bar for the buddy cop, odd couple buddy cop, whatever you want to call it, type of mix up between the two of them. Danny Glover and Mel Gibson, I think, are absolutely awesome in it. You were already talking about crazy Gary Busey. And me mixing up 1 and 2 between all the stuff I was talking about, but that's a great action movie, like a great action comedy buddy cop. I don't know, you got a mix of things because you got comedy, buddy cop, you got drama. I mean, because there's some dark things in there too, like the whole thing that starts it all off,
the whole suicide angle.
Oh,
is
absolutely,
pretty dark.
absolutely.
That surprised me back then.
Yeah, right off the bat too. It's like, kind of a thing. So,
And not to interrupt, but that was one of the first times that people really took Mel Gibson seriously as an actor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even though it was an action movie, he showed a range in that movie that people were caught off guard by. They were just like, "Holy shit, he's going there!" And I mean, so
we were talking about him bringing the crazy eyes into some scenes, and I mean that in a good way, where he was like, "You're like, dang, he's bringing the emotions or the craziness to some things and that." But it's a great movie. That one still holds up. I can throw that. That's one of those. You got some of those movies that I don't know if I can make it through a whole movie. I just want to throw something in tonight that I know I'm going to love, and I've seen it a million times. That is definitely one I could just toss in and have a good time with however much of it I get to watch before I fall asleep on the couch, kind of thing. And no offense to it, just, but yeah, it's a good one. That very rewatchable for me.
Yep, absolutely. See, I just need Kenny to accompany me with the sax riff.
Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off, get the baby oil out, and the saxophone.
Greased up sax guy.
Yep.
You've got more mileage out of that one character of this show.
Yeah, how about it? It's a gift that keeps giving 40 years later.
Very memorable. We'll say that.
Okay, my number 3 has been mentioned already. Like I said, we're going to get a lot of repeats.
We're going to get a lot of
that's
repeats.
right.
And Corey mentioned it, and it's one of the best Brian De Palma movies ever. And me being from the Chicago area, of course, I fucking love The Untouchables. It's just Great cast, great score by Ennio Morricone. I mean, the music in this movie is just awesome. Yeah, it's just the screenplay by David Mamet is great. It's one of those movies. I know it's not historically accurate. Okay,
No.
I don't give a rat's ass. It's a fucking entertaining movie.
It's entertaining as hell.
Absolutely. And Sean Connery, like I said, I've been a Sean Connery fanatic all my life. It started off James Bond, obviously. When people said, "Oh, he got that as a lifetime achievement Oscar," bullshit. He absolutely deserves that Oscar because that movie does not work without him. I mean,
I'd agree with that.
If anything, Costner, who's the star of the movie, and I like Costner, I like him a lot. He's the weak link in the movie, as far as I'm concerned, and that's not a slam on him. That just shows how good everybody else is.
Well, that's
that fucking movie.
You look at who he's acting with,
Yeah, but I mean, even Andy Garcia, who was kind of unknown at the time.
Oh, for sure.
And Charles Martin Smith is the little accountant guy who, when he first shows up, people are almost like, is this guy like a mob spy or something? And by the time he dies, they're heartbroken because he quickly becomes everybody's favorite character.
Right.
I mean, it's a great movie. So my number 3 is The Untouchables.
Good pick.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to sort of blast through mine because we've already talked about it and we're running a little long.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, you get people like me on.
No,
that's Predator.
Nice.
Testosterone, the movie.
I remember
I like the cover on that one too. That's cool.
Yeah, this is the 4-pack, 4K 4-pack. Sorry.
Well, nice. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, my buddy was telling me about this movie that he rented, and I'm like, that sounds really awesome. And our movie tastes at the time were right on point. He introduced me to another movie that I'll be talking about in a little bit, but he told me about this movie, and I was like, I've got to see this movie. So I don't remember how I saw it, either VHS or HBO. I didn't see it in the theater, but I remember watching and going, this is like you said, Jim, it may be testosterone, the movie, but it's also fucking like geek out the movie because it's got everything you want if you're a science fiction fan, and it's got everything you want if you're an action fan. You mash them together and you got Predator, and it's just, and like you said, the thing where the Billy's voice is echoing, he keeps replaying it and distorting it. It's fucking creepy.
Oh yeah.
So it's got a little, elements of horror in it a little bit, but I don't know. It's one of those perfect movies that I can endlessly rewatch.
Have some fun now. Have some fun now. Have some fun now.
Yeah, exactly.
I see you.
But Billy's voice, the laugh, it's very creepy. So it's like I said, I almost could see where somebody could say it crosses over into like some slasher or like horror almost.
I saw Predator a week before it came out.
Oh wow!
Nice.
At our mother theater, they had like a preview, or whatever, back in the day when they used to actually do that. And I went not knowing what the hell to expect, and I did not expect what I got.
Yeah.
But holy shit, man! I mean, I walked out of that, and people were like, so what you go see last night? And I was like, I saw this new Schwarzenegger movie, and everybody was like rolling their eyes, going, "Oh, another Commando," and I'm like, no.
You're like, first of all, don't throw shade at Commando. Second,
like, you got to see this fucking movie. It's great. It's great.
Oh, Patrick has arrived.
Hey, Patrick.
You're late.
Over the top.
Yeah,
turn the hat backwards and let's go.
Carlos, when I told Carlos that we were doing 1987, that's the first thing he said to me. Oh yeah, I know you're gonna have Over the Top on your list. I'm like, fuck you.
You gotta get the hand grip up top.
He gave me a copy of that for free, and I still haven't watched it because I think that movie so much.
But you've seen it before, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. You gotta at least see it.
Over the Top theatrically.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't see half these movies theatrically, but I saw Over the Top theatrically.
Yeah. And it is not on my list.
The Oscar nominated Over the Top.
Yeah.
For real?
Yep.
Yeah, when it
Kenny
was live.
Loggins, Meet Me Halfway.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize
For the
that.
song on the soundtrack that nobody remembers.
I had the 45.
Yeah, Jim throwing shit at you, and you're like, my 45.
Hey, I like the Sammy Hagar song in that movie. That's about it.
What is it?
Shit. Now I don't even fucking remember. Winner takes it all.
Oh, okay.
Winner takes it all. Loser
Yeah,
takes
That's
it all.
ABBA.
Huh?
No, not that one.
Not that one.
the other one.
The other one.
I have no idea either way, so I'm just joking.
Yeah, it's like Fame. No, I ain't talking about Irene Cara. I'm talking about David Bowie, bitch.
Right. Let's see. It won, and we're not even talking about it. Here's what it won. It won the ASCAP Film and Television Awards for Most Performed Song from Motion Picture, which is Meet Me Halfway or Met Me Halfway. It did not win an Oscar.
It did not.
Nope.
But it was
But
nominated.
No, it was nominated.
No, it wasn't even nominated.
It wasn't? I thought it was.
Nope. It won the ASCAP Film and Television Music Award. It won.
It won the MTV award, and that's just as good.
But it won
It was
3
the
Razzies.
It was the Teen Choice Award.
It won Worst Actor for Sylvester Stallone, Worst Supporting Actor for David Mendenhall, and Worst New Star for David Mendenhall.
That's pretty harsh.
It was robbed. Yeah, okay.
This was before the Razzies, or
No, that was the Razzie.
No, that was
the Razzies. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry if you said that night.
No, that's okay. Yep.
I'm good
But
at doing that. Too.
The Jupiter Awards, Sylvester Stallone got Best International Actor. And the Young Artist Awards, David Mendenhall got Best Young Male Superstar in Motion Pictures.
I bet he keeps that on his mantle.
He's got it framed.
Yeah. Canon Film Classic. All right.
Hey, Canon's got some great ones.
Yes, they do. All right, let's get our top 2.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta get through this before we
sorry.
hit 3 hours.
I'll start talking less, but
Nah, you're good, man.
It's
All
fine.
right, Kenny.
My number 2 has already been mentioned, and that is The Untouchables.
Nice.
is that one you saw in the theater or after?
Yep.
At theater
Here's a quick story. I won't go on like Jim.
or me.
We used to have midnight movies that showed on Friday and Saturday nights, and I said, "Oh man, there's this new movie coming out, The Untouchables with Sean Connery," and they're like, "Oh no," they wanted to go see the mighty classic Witchboard with Tawny Katane, and Witchboard was sold out. So
Because they wanted to see her.
"Oh fuck it, we'll just go see The Untouchables. We'll come back tomorrow and go see Witchboard." So we got out of The Untouchables at like 2:30 in the morning, and he goes, "This was the most amazing movie I've ever seen."
Mm-hmm.
Next day, we go in to see Witchboard. He goes, "That fucking movie sucked. I'd rather go see Untouchables again." And I'm like, "Well, you wanted to see Witchboard?" And he goes, "Man, that movie was terrible." So every time I see him to this day, he goes, "Fucking Witchboard." I even bought him a copy of it on Blu-ray for Christmas.
That's nice. I love that. Rub it in a little bit.
Tawny Katane.
I won't go too long into it, but I'll say I had a similar experience with Heat.
With
My
what?
story about
With Heat.
that.
Oh, okay.
Where friends wanted to go see. I can't even remember what the other movie was. It was something forgettable, and they didn't want to go see Heat because they thought it looked boring and too long. And I'll say the 5 of us that went in, there was only 2 of us that remained, and they missed a hell of a movie. I'll say that.
Wow.
But it reminds me of that where they wanted to see the popcorn, like, oh, there's the pretty gal in that one, and you could have missed a great movie. Like you ended up getting to see Untouchables. So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I promise not to talk too much. I keep on going.
Number 2, what you got?
Corey. I won't talk too long on it because it's already been talked about. I lie all the time.
Lying rat bastard.
Lying rat bastard. The hell you won't talk
Laughing
too
at
much.
Kenny's reaction. Mhm.
I think he's done with me. Are you done with me, Kenny?
No,
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm totally joking. I'm a smart ass. Sorry, I'm just joking. I'm gonna say Predator. We were already talking about it a lot, but this is one of my tops. Of course, I got it in the second place. But man, you guys already talked about it a great deal. But I'll say Arnold, testosterone, but the character, the alien, the design that they had for that was absolutely amazing, and I loved the lead up to it. I don't remember see that's the thing with trailers and stuff at that time. You didn't see anything of the alien until you saw the movie. You saw maybe some of the
alien in the movie,
right?
The original trailer. You didn't know what the fuck was chasing these guys.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And I thought that built up the tension more when you went to go see that. And maybe modern trailers could take some hints from that and not give the whole thing away right off the bat. Yeah. But when you finally saw the reveal of that, and I'll say even before that, when you saw the shadowy figure, when he was in his cloaking mode, like that was kind of freaky. You're like, what the heck, and
when it first starts repairing itself,
and
you're
it's
hearing
doing
the noises and shit, and you're like, what the fuck is this thing?
And that noise, that noise it makes,
that
clicking noise.
A friend of mine used to imitate that thing, and I can't. How the hell do you do that, man?
I can't do it, but man, that is so cool, and it fits so well with it. But when you finally get the reveal, yeah, exactly. But when you finally get the reveal of it, it actually made an impact. And I think some movies today lose that because so much is like thrown out right off the bat in trailers before you even see the thing. So but
I totally agree.
Great lead up to it, and I think just another stepping stone of Schwarzenegger going into the stratosphere of great action hero.
Shout out to Stan Winston for that creature design.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
and
Stan
when
Winston
the mask, even with the mask on, it looks creepy and cool. But when you get to take it off, and you get the my gosh.
Yeah,
you would ugly motherfucker, and like I said, people would just lose their shit every time. I mean, it was just
Anyway, loved it.
National Hoagie Day.
I'll come for that.
Okay, moving right along. Number 2 has been mentioned several times, and we'll keep going with that train. Rob Reiner's The Princess Bride.
Nice.
That's a great one.
I loved this movie when I was 20, because I was 20 in 87. Thought it was hilarious. Okay. Loved it as a 30-year-old even. Okay. But then when I became a grandfather, this movie hit me a totally different way.
Oh, I bet.
And I watched it with my grandson. And it's our movie now.
That's awesome.
That's cool. I love that.
Yep. Princess Bride, number 2.
Cool.
As
It's amazing
you
when you
wish.
Yeah, exactly. But it's so cool when you have some of these that can reach that many generations. I mean,
yeah. Well, my number 1 movie is going to become.
Sean's laughing. I wasn't trying to be funny. He's laughing.
No, I'm laughing because Lori in the other room went marriage.
Marriage is something that brings us together.
He said to Blade.
She just reminded me that was our 3rd date. We watched Princess Bride together.
Oh, love it. Love it.
It's just such a great movie.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were laughing at me. I was like, I'm actually not trying to be a smartass right now.
I'm sorry.
For once, I'm not
totally
trying to
agree
be.
With you. I just my wife.
But I would laugh at that too. That whole marriage. Right.
She kissed me.
Yeah. Greg,
yeah, it's just a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a great movie in general.
And you can hit a lot of age ranges with it, too. That's what makes some of those go even farther when you can have that wide age range to watch it.
Well, my grandson had the same exact reaction that Fred Savage has in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of the movie, he was fidgeting and was like, this movie's boring and this and that.
Yeah.
The only time he was interested is when the kid showed up bitching about the movie. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then right around the time that the kids started getting interested, he started getting interested, and by the end of the movie, he was like, "Grandpa, that movie was awesome." And I was like, yes,
and just like the end of that, it's like, "Can you read it to me again?" You know,
yeah,
kind of
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Great pick. Always be one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a wonderful movie.
All right, my number 2, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Nice,
another wonderful movie.
Yep.
Yes, And just to echo what Corey said, it's one of those movies that I wish I could watch it again for the first time, because that heartstrings pulling that you were talking about, that is such a gut punch that you don't necessarily see coming. And then it takes the movie to the next level. Absolutely. So it promotes it, like you said, to annual watch. You know, it's I wouldn't say it's timeless, because it's got a little bit of datedness to it, but it's just a fantastic movie as far as what it's trying to elicit from you. So
I think there's just some values or some emotions or things that people are longing for that you could always relate to, you know, kind of a thing. Or I think you always have those situations with family or loved ones or things like that where, I don't know, there's just some emotions there that I think
it makes you grateful for what you have.
Absolutely.
It's a universal plot.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, Kenny.
Great pick. All right, number one, Kenny.
Number one, Kenny.
It's going to be a shock. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yep.
I
Absolutely.
won't argue with that at all. It's a great one. So the two of those, what do you think of the two of them playing? You got two like actor comedic greats playing off each other. What did you think about the two of them playing off each other in this movie?
It was just like a heavyweight. It was a heavyweight bout, but as always, I am a little more leaning towards John than Steve. Because I just think because Steve came off as like a petulant creep, and I don't think it wouldn't have worked had he wasn't like a little squirmy little creep, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it's the whole point.
And
He's the straight man, right? You know, like you
Yeah.
got the
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, even though the other guy's irritating, he's the asshole.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Do you have a favorite part of the movie? I know it's tough. But
the scene at the diner, kills me. We were robbed. You think so? And then
You're going
the other
the
one where he
wrong
gets
way.
the Casio, and he's showing off the Casio.
oh yeah,
I got $2
yeah.
and a Casio.
Casio.
And he's showing it, and you can just see and then when he's talking, I think we've all had that in our lives where we're sitting and he goes, I meet somebody for the first time that I really bond with, and I screw it up. When he's talking out and the snow's coming down, and he's just like, you know, it's a lovely movie. I adore it. I mean,
Great Outdoors is 88, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Another great one.
Not to interrupt, Kenny. Somebody put a comment asking why you didn't have Great Outdoors, and that came
yeah.
That's 88. That's not 87.
But like all of us said, it was comedy, fun, mishaps, but then you get that emotional gut punch in there that in a good way. I mean, it was
look at that run. 85 he had Summer Rental. 87 Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. He had Great Outdoors. Then he had Uncle Buck, which is the fucking pinnacle of just life all in itself. You know? And then he goes on in 91 and just like another gut punch movie, Only the Lonely, which is, in my opinion, his best acting role, hands down.
okay.
Yep.
Best acting role. And man, if he would have lived, I think he would have been nominated for an Oscar. He had that range.
Yeah.
He had that range.
He flashed it in JFK too.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yes.
I kind of see that. Like, I'm not comparing the two. I'm not saying one's better or the other or whatever, but like, it's like Adam Sandler, where he went from like goofy comedy to like some very dramatic roles. And I'm not saying good or bad. You don't have to like them, but I could see him leaning more into that, like spreading the wings a little bit and trying more and more of that stuff out if he would have stayed with us a little longer. But,
yeah.
That's why in that Chevy Chase documentary, I think we all watched, it was amazing he didn't go into, drama. Because I think he would have been a great drama actor, but,
Well, I
A
think
lot of stuff going on with him.
yeah, I think he tried with Memories of an Invisible Man, and then the studio wanted it to be a comedy. So,
Yeah.
Damn studios.
yeah.
Okay,
No,
Corey.
Greg, I did not pick Ghoulies 2.
Ghoulies too. You didn't? What?
I did not. If I was
What?
gonna pick, a Wasp movie, it would be the Dungeon Master. But
Jesus.
That was gonna be the one.
The Dungeon Master. Oh, that's painful.
see, I don't get to talk about the movies very often that I watch.
No,
I
that's one of
champion,
those
but every
movies
time I
that's so
mention one,
bad that it's good.
Jim
you know?
breaks out into hysterics.
Yeah, no,
Step
Dungeon
across
Master is one of those movies that's like it's so bad it's good. You know? I
Yeah.
mean,
It's like
You just
stop
sit there and
stop
laugh your
laughing
ass
at
off.
me. Stop laughing at me.
You know, when we did our guilty pleasures, I had Jim in tears because
oh,
every movie
fucking
I
King
picked.
Kong lives. Nothing will ever beat that shit.
Oh, well.
All
Yeah,
right,
Patrick,
Corey.
All right. Number
Medium
one,
dark.
a lot of nostalgia leaning into this one, I'll say. So, but I'm gonna go with RoboCop.
Absolutely.
So, a lot of nostalgia leaning into this one. Saw that probably younger than I probably should have at the time, but absolutely loved it. We had a VHS rental store that after they got their new movie posters done and they got the next run in, they would roll them up and you could buy them like super cheap because they had the pinholes in them and everything. But I didn't care. I had a RoboCop, that cover right there. I had that poster on my wall
Yep.
forever. And
Part man,
just
part
absolutely,
machine,
yeah,
all cop.
yeah, just badass, right? I grew up. Sci-fi was my. I liked all action, things like that. But growing up, science fiction, space movies, things like that, always caught my attention even more. And so when you got this, where this guy, this fallen cop, and they turn him into this, cyborg, basically, and just dug it. And I just like everything about it. I thought was cool. The thigh opening up and the semi, the automatic handgun he is bringing out, and the battle he had with Ed 209. And it was darker. So that was like one of those movies too, that a lot of things flew over my head the first probably, I don't know how many times I saw that. And when I got older, some of the social commentary maybe that was getting, not maybe, but was being put into it. Verhoeven definitely wove some things into that that as a young kid I did not catch. I was catching cyborg robots fighting, shooting, people getting killed, somebody getting melted by toxic waste, like crazy shit.
Poor Emil.
Yeah,
The greatest death in the 80s.
and then
Get off me, man.
and then getting splattered by the car. Like that caught my attention at first, but then like later when I went to go watch that, there's a lot of things I'm like, okay, I see some different things here, some different layers that I didn't see when I was younger. Anything from consumerism to there's a lot of things that hits on it, but to this day, I'll still have a friend that'll be like, oh, I'll buy that for $1,
Yeah. Yep.
I send that meme all the time.
Yeah. So, but not saying greatest movie ever, but I think with the nostalgia, I don't know, that just the whole suit. I just thought it was very cool, and it's one that still sticks with me, and I'll go back and watch that one every once in a while.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Let's keep that train going. My number
Keep it
one
going.
is RoboCop.
Oh, look at you. Nice. I just flipped the artwork around.
Not only is this my favorite movie of 1987, this quite possibly is my favorite movie of the 80s. Period.
I would not.
This one and The Thing. It's always one or the other with me. Okay. And they have one thing in common. Rob Bottin. He designed The Thing. He designed RoboCop. But the MVP of this, I mean, everybody brings their A game. Kurtwood Smith as Clarence Boddicker is one of the greatest villains of all time. Bitches leave is one of the greatest lines of all time.
Well, and that whole part where he like spits in his, like you see he spits in his face is like take me in or whatever. And he's like, nope.
Guns. Come
Yeah.
on. The Tigers are in town tonight. And I never miss a game. Yeah, I fucking love Clarence Boddicker. Love RoboCop. That's the best movie of 1987, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
Let's go, Sean. I know you got it.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
There it is.
Oh, right.
I knew it.
Look at that. Oh, sorry. My dog's barking. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Yeah,
I knew it.
I can't not pick that movie. That movie is the one that my friend was trying to introduce me to, and he was telling me about it over the phone. I'm like, shut up. I want to see this movie. I want to see this movie. And I couldn't wait to see it. And yeah, just amazing movie. And I have to say, if you get a chance to see RoboDoc, which is available or was available from Hamilton Book, I don't know if they still have it. Check it out if you're a fan of RoboCop. That is a deep dive into every scene of that movie. Yes,
Yep, I have it. I have it down here too. But
yeah,
yep.
You like RoboCop, you got to see RoboDoc.
Absolutely.
Cool deep dive. Very cool deep dive.
Yeah.
I mean, they literally go into the scene where the hubcap flies by the camera. I mean, that's deep into it they get.
Mr. Clean. Had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the stuff they have to say about Peter Weller behind the scenes. Robo wants an Oreo.
Yeah, it's a perfect movie.
It
Works
is.
and all. It's just a perfect movie.
And
And
like
just
you
when
were
you-
saying, it was like you were saying, Corey, there's dark stuff in it too, but there's also stuff that they don't dwell on, but they hint at, and it gives you that kind of emotional undertone, like the scene where he's in his old house.
Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely.
And those memories start flooding back, and then you start
Seen
thinking
the
about,
TJ
well,
Laser show and stuff.
yeah, and he
Yeah.
sees the kid, and, hey, Dad, can you
Can
do
you
that?
do
And all
that, Dad?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Well, they
just
keep
all
showing the flashback of his wife going, I really need to talk to you. And you think that she's pissed at him. And then
Right.
finally you see how it plays out. And she's
Mm.
like, I really need to talk to you. I love you. And gives him a kiss. And it's like,
Yeah.
it breaks your heart. You know?
Yeah,
It's-
just his humanity has been removed, but he still has some of it. And
Yeah.
But I love where it's coming back and he's watching that. And when he's
Yeah.
walking through there in that whole scene
Yeah.
with the wife,
Yep.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go off. But he starts like gritting his
Getting
teeth
more
and like
more-
doing, and then he finally like he's like, so can you want to make an
Make me
offer?
an
And he
offer.
like punches, he punches the screen, but you could just tell like it was bubbling up, and I mean it's coming back to him, and
that's a great
But that's
scene.
cool, yeah.
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 It's just such a great movie. Oh my God,
right.
they killed Kenny. No, not you, Kenny. In the movie, he's the guy who gets blown apart by the 209. They're like, "Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
too bad about Kenny."
I also like when they
Big
get
city.
I also like when they get the big assault rifle thing. It's like, I want to play.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got a car just like you. And then he like blows up. He's like, son of a bitch. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I fucking love every moment of that movie. It's so good. All right.
All right, it's movie recommendation time. We got to move things along here.
Yeah.
So-
Sorry, I know I talk.
No, it's not your fault.
Don't keep taking the blame. We
I love. I don't get this all the time, and so when like somebody actually wants to talk movies with me, I'm just like, "Boo, boo, boo."
yeah.
No, that's the whole point of the show.
Yep.
It's called
Yep.
Talking Movies.
Yep,
So
yep. I just need to like slow it down just a little bit once in a while.
next on
All right,
Talking
Kenny.
Meth.
All right, two things. After us at 10 o'clock, Texas, go to Texas Hardcore and Juno. They're showing a movie tonight at 10 o'clock. And then if you guys do not have AMC Plus, they are running. You get a full year of AMC Plus for $29.95.
Oh wow.
I will go check that out. Thank you
So
for
if
saying.
you do not have AMC
don't.
Plus, they're offering it. I seen it. I ordered it. That way, it's Shutter is included in with it too.
Oh,
Nice.
for real? Shutter too?
Yeah, Shutter it's all inclusive.
Is it the standalone app for it, or is it?
You just go to AMC Plus. I'll send you.
Yeah, please
I'll
do.
send you- I'll
yep.
send you the link for it. And
Oh, dang! Especially if Shutter's in there too.
I got Shutter. So you guys, I know Sean gets Shutter. So
I
you
used
don't
to,
have
but for that
I-
price, I'd grab both. I'd
Yeah.
grab that.
See, Ken just
I'd
got
buy
it,
that
too.
for $1, right?
Yeah.
Texas is showing The Thrill Killers tonight. I was wondering what the movie was.
Oh, nice.
Thank you,
Nice.
Texas.
Ken just described to it last night. So I just seen that today while I was putting up my posts today, and I figured everybody, it is till May 25th. You have until May 25th
Awesome.
to get it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think I'll
Shudder
go.
and Sundance.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you.
No problem. My movie is also from 1987. It was on my top 15, and it's Disorderlies with the Fat Boys.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
That is my Tubi pick of the week.
Nice.
Tubi's got some deep cuts, man.
They got some really
they got some
awesome stuff.
It's
Tubi is the best deal in streaming.
I tell you
Literally.
what, I know there's ads, but I don't think they're heavy-handed most of the
No,
time.
especially when you're men of our age and have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. You're more like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
I had
you.
those two puppies and they're weighing me up.
Bring me a bucket.
But they honestly have some crazy good movies on there, and some you have to dig for, but they have some deep cuts on there too. Like,
Yeah, it's gotten better and better as
Oh, yeah.
time has gone on.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite one to go to.
I don't blame you one bit. IFC Films. Oh, nice. IFC Films is on the AMC Plus as well.
And Sundance. Whoops. All right.
You should get a little collector fee for that.
No, I
for
just seen
everybody
it.
signs
I know
up.
everybody. Because I know Sean likes Shudder, and I
Mhm.
figured you could get four other channels.
Oh, heck yeah.
And especially
Yeah,
for
that's
$30 a year.
That's
I mean,
fantastic.
Yeah,
Well,
for a year, that's great price.
So
That's
what?
twice what I'm paying for Shudder for the year.
Yeah, it's
Well-
$250 a month.
In a
Yeah.
year, if you watch 3 or 4 movies, you're already okay. Kind of a thing. So
Right.
Yeah,
like each month you watch one movie off it, you're way ahead of the deal. So no, that's
Yeah.
nice. Thank you.
You're
I didn't
welcome.
know about
I
that.
just wanted to bring that up to everybody.
Absolutely.
No, appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you. All right, Corey, what's your movie pick?
The one I was going to throw out was a little bit different. It was one of the mystery movie night movies that I had a little bit earlier this year. I think it came out a lot of places in film festivals last year, but it's called I Swear.
Oh,
And
I heard about that.
really enjoyed that one. I didn't know much about it before it was the mystery movie, but based on a true story, a gentleman in the UK that in the 80s was growing up with Tourette's syndrome, and with people around him not having knowledge of it and not accepting of it, like some of the things he had to go through and endure through that, and then pulling through the other side, and what he did to try to help people going forward, younger people than him, going forward through that. I really enjoyed it. It had a lot of heart. There was comedy. It was just so like some of the things we had here tonight we talked about. I love when you can kind of hit on a few different emotions. Definitely some comedy in there, some laughs in it, but some really tough moments and some heartfelt moments in that as well. But I'd say I Swear is worth a watch. So
all right, cool.
Heard good
I've
things.
actually heard of it, so
Yeah.
I've heard good things, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our buddy Ollie over in the UK, he loved that movie. He said it was
Oh,
great. So,
it's a good one, I'd say. So
nice. Very good.
All right, Jim, what you got?
I'm looking at the stack of all these other movies I had for runners up, and I'm like, which one do I want to recommend for my recommendation of the week? But I think we'll go with this one. This one's I was going to say a modern day Western, but this fucking movie's almost 40 years old now. But it is.
it's modern
like
to somebody.
it's like a modern day Western because it's timeless as far as that goes. It's a Western without being a Western. And it's got one of these great all-star ensemble casts. Nick Nolte, Powers Booth, Maria Conchita Alonso, Rip Torn, Michael Ironside, Clancy Brown, talking about Walter Hill's Extreme Prejudice.
Oh.
Mhm.
A little movie that kind of came and went in 87. It did not make much of a ripple at all. And my God, I saw it opening night and I fucking loved it because at that point, I would watch anything with Powers Booth in it. He's one of my all-time favorite actors. And then when I saw Clancy Brown and Michael Ironside and Nick Nolte and Rip Torn and everybody else in this movie, it was like, oh my God. And yes, this is one of Walter Hill's most underrated films. This is through the Vestron line. You can get this reasonably cheap. It's like $20 tops. I cannot recommend this movie enough. I don't want to go into the plot because we're running late on time. Not your fault, Corey. I talked just as much as you, but like I said, I cannot recommend this movie enough. Earlier this morning, this was on the top 10 list.
Nice.
So that's how much I like this movie. So that's my recommendation for the week.
All right. I'll jump into mine, and I'm sorry I didn't give your little blurb there. So there's Jim's
That's all
movie
right.
recommendation.
Corey's not the only bastard on the pit.
I know, right?
All right, I'll do mine real quick. Stepfather from
Oh, nice.
1987.
Oh, nice. Nice.
This was on my
sorry.
top
Was
10.
I supposed to go the same year?
No, you didn't have to.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I just
All right.
did
Sorry.
because there were so many to pick from. but-
Okay, no. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going.
No, it's just a great movie. Terry O'Quinn is in it. If you know him from Lost and that's all you know him from, definitely check this out because it gives you another side of his acting capability. Jill Schoelen is in it as well. She kind of gets looked over, I think, as one of the Scream Queens, Final Girl type things. But it's a relatively awesome
It's a
suspense
great movie.
horror movie. Yeah.
Terry
And that's all I'll
O'Quinn's
say.
phenomenal in that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, Terry O'Quinn is the reason to see it, but the premise is really good, and he's got some great scenes, especially when he's looking in the mirror, like, well, on the cover.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who am I?
The
here?
guy from Lost, and it's like whenever I see him, I go, "Hey, it's the guy from The Stepfather."
Right,
You know?
exactly.
He
Yeah,
is
if you
so good.
if you know him from Lost, you definitely check this out.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ken said Stepfather would have made my top 10. It almost made
Mm.
the top 10,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's a great movie.
it just got coin flipped out. So, all right,
Like I said,
don't-
87 was so fucking heavy. We could have,
It was a tough
even
one.
though we've said, because we didn't really say at the beginning of the show when we came up with this concept, we were going to have the guest pick a year, and then we were never going to revisit the year again.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, you could totally revisit this one.
It
And
has
not
been
even
said,
talk about any of the
87
movies
is
we
so
talked about.
fucking deep. We could have hit this one a couple of times, but I think we got to stick to our original plan. So,
yeah.
but
Well, I think
Corey,
it was-
you were awesome, buddy.
Oh, thanks for having me on. Honestly, I appreciate you having me on again. It's always fun to hang out with you guys, and it was a really good time. I originally picked this year thinking, I was like, oh, a couple of my favorites fall into this year, and then I didn't realize how tough it was going to be to narrow it down to 10. It was a banger year, man. I'll say
Yeah,
that.
it was. Greg even said that we could probably revisit this. We could do a worst of 87.
Yeah,
Well-
and actually, there's a lot of shit from this year too.
Oh,
Yep.
Well, honestly, just take out anything we talked about tonight, and you still could come up with a top 10 easy. I
Easily.
think.
We could do another top 20.
Yeah,
Easy.
exactly. So
Like I said, I've literally got 10 more movies sitting here as
I
honorable
know
mentions,
La Bamba
and I've
was
got
a
about
great one.
another 5 written down that I don't own.
Yep.
I mean, it's so good.
It was one of those special year.
Prince of Darkness.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one of my top 5, and it got coin flipped out.
Yeah. It was one of those special years.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
really was. But no, again, Corey, you were a great guest. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I
thank you,
appreciate
Corey.
having me,
Thanks for
man.
being on.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
And Kenny,
I-
congratulations for graduating from high school.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We're in the time warp.
87.
This is 1987, so hey, good for you, man.
it's good for
Yeah, I
you.
came in. I was 61st out of 240 students.
Hey,
Well, good for you, top half.
So, and I didn't think I was going to graduate high school. So I
Oh wow.
I didn't go to a regular. I could have went to a regular high school to play football, but I knew I wasn't academically smart. So what I did was instead I learned a trade, went to culinary school right after graduating culinary from high school. So, and became a chef. So didn't become a famous football player like I wanted to, but I became a chef. So
now you're a
I
world
got
famous sex star on the internet, man. You
Now you're
are
the
the
Yam
Yam
King.
King.
with a lot of people like my Wreck-It Ralph post. So, show that off. So yeah.
I love it.
So,
All right, guys. I
Hey,
don't
you're
wanna
not
rush
the
this
only
out.
one. My knees gave out. I couldn't do sports too much after high school either. So you're not the only
Yeah,
one.
this is definitely the longest one we've ever done.
Oh
by
yeah,
far.
sorry. I keep
No.
on talking.
No. It
It's
was,
all good,
it
man.
was the subject
I think
matter,
it was
man.
a great episode. I really do.
Yeah.
So,
Me too.
had a
All
lot
right,
of
I don't
fun
want to
tonight.
rush us out of here, but I gotta pull the plug. So,
Good night, everybody.
So-
See you
Go.
in
we'll be back in 2 weeks, May
2
19th.
weeks.
we'll figure out what we're talking about sometime between now and then.
We'll
So
let you know,
thanks,
guys.
Corey, for being on.
Thanks,
Corey.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you.
2 weeks.
See you guys.
2 weeks.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
And National Hoagie Day.